Hi everybody, it's Gideon here, it's Bat Clam, we're joined by our Starfinder crew, and a new member of the Ferret Squad. Now, a lot of you haven't come here to see the campaign, a lot of you have stayed, which we're appreciative of, but we want to introduce you to the newest member of the Fierce Ferret Foundry, Kanan Binks. And this is him. He's a baby boy who was abandoned, and we have given him a good home despite his other brother beating him up. Yeah, Ben is a little jealous he's not the cutest anymore. So, I am joined by our wonderful cast here. The Zen DM, Sandwich Master 5000, the Wombat Baron, Kyriode, and Deacon Frostgrave. So, we're gonna recap real quick. We didn't get to play last week due to a lot of life issues. Sandwich just purchased a house, so that's really cool. Here you go. Go to Mama. Zen is applying for new jobs, and, I had to take care of my cyborg father. So it's been a week. We're eager to get right back into it, though. So to recap, we left off in the abandoned mine. Sorry, the Vilix mine. They had come across the relic, and two of our genius players decided to touch this unknown piece of technology and were given visions.
I didn't just touch it, I interfaced.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Oh, did my CPU... This is why I hate...
like second base for robots?
Hold on a second.
Zen technically is
I need to move this so I can keep it. I'm sorry, guys.
So he works on quantum.
Alright, well, hold on. Backclam is telling me about a possible tech issue.
No, everything's fine. It's just because I have to capture my desktop for Discord because even though last week I was able to get OBS to capture Discord, now it's like, nah, I'm not capturing it. So I'm back to my desktop and I'm trying to keep an eye on my CPU usage, and the whole stream just saw it because it was up over everyone's cameras, which is the thing I've been trying to prevent. But please continue because I'm just mad at technology.
Okay, so, yes. Now, it's been a week, so I think it's time we light it up and get right into this. So you guys are back at the mine. You have woken both... Well, no, Dwayne woke up relatively quickly because he passed his checks much easier than Zen. You can cut the music. We're gonna get back into the...
You need like a cue for me to cut music.
There we go.
Music. Oh boy, this is back.
Okay, can you guys hear me a little bit better now?
I
What?
heard you just fine before.
Okay.
Well, you're kind of loud now, but yeah.
Now. Well, now I'm gonna turn you
so now
down.
I
Well,
can- yeah, everybody else was saying I was a little low, but that's because it was going through my snowball and not my headset. So now,
See, here's the thing. You should get a mic and not use a snowball. I hear they melt.
see that I can't blame you because your sense of humor is all wet anyway.
Yeah. Sploosh. Okay. So, Zen is still unconscious after that. How do you guys feel about your environment? You are still faced with the relic. Oh, for those who weren't here to join us, Batclam did the picture of the relic. Let's
oh my
bring it
god,
up.
I'm sorry. Everyone's quiet.
Yes, it looks so good.
So guys, you have to realize something about OBS. When you switch scenes, it doesn't change your audio settings, and everything is low from playing Danganronpa yesterday. So I'm sorry. That's been fixed. Everyone should be louder.
Here's a good example of what the relic actually looks like.
Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah, you're faced with this wondrous, ancient relic.
I'd rather
And it has
not.
caused two of your companions to collapse, and one of them got back up.
Hey, Zrix.
Yeah?
Remember when I asked you, like 5 seconds ago, what place this, what power this runs on? Any way we could blow that up and bury this shit?
Um. Hmm. Actually, let me grab my book. Okay. Doop. Doop boop. Last time, I think we just didn't you just say that it was just like normal ass generators? There wasn't anything in here that we could like blow up to blow this entire place to smithereens.
Yes.
Okay.
They are just normal generators that really couldn't do much of anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have some grenades.
Yeah. We have explosives.
You have explosives. If you try and let's see if a skill check here. What kind of skill check you guys could use?
Oh, I should probably get up
You know what? If anybody wants to take a physical science check in I would say geology or just a general physical science check, you might be able to like pinpoint structural weak points in that and maybe cause the floor to collapse.
I'll go for it. It's just a straight D20 for me because I have no bonuses.
For physical science, you said?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That just seems like sciencey science. You know, the best kind of science.
Real
Zen is
science.
unconscious, by the way.
Yeah.
I will. Well, after I guess I'll pick him up. I feel like I'm the most qualified to drag his carcass around.
Okay, he's not dead, so he's technically not.
Like, what is Zen doing? I'm in character, guys. I am unconscious because I interface with the giant space crab.
Oh my
21
God.
to 2. That's 23 for physical science for me.
23?
Yeah.
Okay, so, you realize you could put several things around this room, to try and make the room collapse and everything like that. Maybe try and, prevent it from being re-excavated easily.
Yes, that would be fine.
Yeah, the place just runs on normal generators, but we could, collapse the room,
I know.
perhaps, and just make our way out of
I
here.
can't get my video camera to work on my end, but it's working on the.
I feel like that would be the smarter option.
Part up right now because I don't have the two screens. Like I can't have it set up correctly, so I'm just gonna try and figure it out. But I'm not gonna be able to have a video.
I hear
online
voices
somehow.
from the ether. They speak of cameras and the inability for them to be broadcast.
Like when I did that,
Zen
it was
is
working
hearing
on OBS, and then when I did that,
having a wonderful
it
dream
stopped
about a
working
new
on
homeowner
OBS.
who likes to spend her Tuesdays playing tabletops with her friends.
Okay.
You dream of a simpler time.
Yeah, I'll just point out different places around the room where we have explosives. You could probably put things.
Well, you're
I
faced with an option here. You want to destroy this, or do you want to explore it more, or possibly find a way to get it out of there?
Oh no. Dwayne's seen shit. He's like, this thing's best off buried. I do got a quick question though. Does the spider thing look like it's moving at all?
No, it looks like, for all intents and purposes, a really nice statue.
That's
Nice
subjective.
is a subjective term. Yes, I know. I mean, the quality is there, but the context is not.
If I didn't see shit, this would look pretty nice. Dwayne's gonna be like, well, I got the one grenade. Nosh, do you happen to have any more with you?
Well, yeah, I have one frag grenade left.
All right, Zrix. How can we blow this up with 2 grenades?
Right, so you could just, I'm telling you, Deacon, that you would be able to just pinpoint the key structural areas in this room that could cause it to cave in, and in hopes, not just cave in, but perhaps destroy the machine as well.
Yeah, I'll
You
just
know, like if the
again-
weight of the weight of Earth comes down on it, it might break more than because you noticed in the combat, it is really resilient. It took laser fire and just.
Wait, are we talking about collapsing the fancy room that this device is in, or the area outside of it?
The fancy room.
The fancy room.
You'd need more explosives around this floor of the mine. So you could also go out and try and get more explosives and come back.
Coming back is something I would rather not.
Yeah, if there's anything down here with just like two, like really good structural, places that I could just exploit to have this place collapse, then I would have them.
Now I know that
put their explosives there.
I know I'm your game master, guys. I'm going to tell you right now, I did not get a degree in that, so we're just going to say you found the spots.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. Okay,
where's the
everybody
spots
say
right
goodbye
there?
to the wonderful art that Backclam drew that you won't be seeing ever again. Because
I
they
feel like
decided
that's
to
a
blow
lie.
it up. Yeah.
I
feel like
feel like
that's
prints
on the site.
nightmares.
Hey, you don't have to call me a liar, okay?
I'm not calling you a liar. I'm just saying that one thing you said was possibly a lie.
I'm not calling you a truther either.
What is that from? It's
Drake
gonna
and
bug me.
Josh.
Thank you. Yes. Yeah.
Hug me, brother!
Alright, and I'm
I
gonna
missed
pick
that
up
shit.
Zen after placing the grenade.
Okay, so you guys are gonna get out there.
Is he
Or
heavier
do you
than a
want
normal
to?
person?
You know what? You haven't said it. Are you gonna stay in the room and bury yourselves with it and end the campaign?
No!
Of course not.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, no,
for sure.
I don't know how
Suicide pact. Don't be
self-loathing
goody.
you guys are. I don't know what shit you've seen.
You don't know.
It's not that bad.
All right. So,
No, I say we get out and we tell the people. So I think that we should probably head back to the top and go let Nimsy know what's going on, because this seems like this is a little bit bigger than I think we thought it was.
Okay, so while you're leaving the area, you hear the explosions go off. It looks like you've done a good enough job of securing this, and hopefully no one will come back to excavate this mine in the past, or in the future. Sorry. Hopefully no one does it in the past. Time travel is a fucked up thing, and we don't want that either. In addition to that, I would like Dwayne to roll a fortitude saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I get a +7 to that.
It's a +7 at that. Oh, a 19.
Oh, you're fucked, Pluto!
All right.
What?
You feel a bit sick, but nothing that you can't handle. Like you can physically, like, you know, when you have a good.
Is it like a bad Taco Bell sick?
You feel uneasy, like the chills are coming on a little bit, but you don't feel feverish. You just feel unwell, but it's not impeding your ability to function.
All right.
Okay.
A little concerning, but he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna soldier on.
Yeah. Okay. And with that, you guys could leave the map. Well, for all intents and purposes, the map stays, obviously. But you can leave the area and meet with the person who brought you here. You know, the Vesk who escorted you here in the truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys are outside of the the mine. Sorry. And the driver looks at all of you. You've been down there a while, and y'all come back looking like shit. Especially the big one carrying the other big one. What the hell
Dwayne just
happened
gives
down
him
there?
Dwayne just gives him a look.
It's been a time.
It's been a time. All right. Where you
Ran
guys
into
want
some sort of.
You guys get everything you need?
Yeah. Well, I think so. Drix, you picked up, or who picked him up?
Yeah.
Someone said something about credentials.
He did
I
pick
just-
him up. I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just kind of show that I got the credentials, and we're good.
Well, we're good. You don't look good, but let's let's go. This area gives me the creeps, you know.
Well, no, I look fine.
Boy,
No, he's
you
making
don't know the
mention-
half of it.
He's making looks at Dwayne, who, if you all notice, he does look a little like sickly, but not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate the fact that I'm unconscious because, god damn it, I had a hell of a bug pun just now, but I can't do shit.
Keep in my heart, I know I'm happy that he's out right now.
How will we ever manage? All right.
Anyway, I'm done with this place. We can.
All right, so you guys are gonna go back to, you said Quasar, right?
Yep. Don't know where else we would go to.
All right. You guys go back to Quasar and players go back to the Quasar bar, and let's change the music because this is not good music for Quasar.
I don't know. They're having their goth industrial night.
Right? What kind of shit
I know
is
this from experience.
Cost Industrial Night.
That seems weird. But you do you, fam. Alright, so you are back at the Quasar bar. Oh, that's right. We have an actual token for him now. Get the fuck out of here. It's not.
No,
you're done.
never.
You're done.
Rest in peace.
Goodbye, Smiley Dwayne. I like you
Curio,
better.
you need to like get that face tattooed on you.
No.
I'll tell you what.
Commemorate
If we make it big, that's what we're doing. Where he has to get that on his face, or not his face.
If Gideon gets 1 million legit subscriptions, I'll get it tattooed.
All right, you guys
On your
heard him.
forehead.
You heard it.
No, I wouldn't be that cruel. I would not be that cruel.
That's why I
I'm
said
an
the part.
asshole. Yeah.
I don't know how common that actually is. Sounds like a big number.
What's up?
I said you put it somewhere where you can hide the shame.
Yeah.
On my ass.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna
it,
say.
but why didn't we all think about his ass there for a moment? That's what we should have asked.
Thank you. It's a very big confidence boost.
You know what? You got it. You're rocking it. Gotta rock that booty, my friend.
Rock that booty.
Yeah. Okay. So you go into the bar and you greet Grammy Nemzi, who's sitting behind her desk doing her criminal activities. Oh lordy, y'all look like you've been having a day. You having a day? Oh, especially that unconscious Dan. What's the matter with him? Does he need some cookies or something? Honestly, it looks like he needs some seltzer water.
Well, he touched a weird statue and passed out.
Child, I don't know what the hell that means. I'm gonna just let you be you, and you
We
might
found
want to take.
some.
You also look like shit, Dwayne. I'm gonna tell you right now, you look like you're coming down with something. So you just gonna shoo off to the back corner of the room. Do that for me,
Oh,
child.
all
I said
right.
shoo to the back of the room. I am aging, and I do not need to get sick.
He also touched the weird statue.
Did you all touch
Yeah.
this weird statue?
No, it's just me and the.
So you two are the two idiots of the group right now, is what you're telling me. Why are you
Yeah.
touching weird, strange things? What are you doing? Oh my god, I had faith in y'all.
In a mine where we fought a bunch of zombie things, so that's fun.
I'm sorry, what things?
Zombie things.
Well, okay, they're either zombies or the things. What are they, child?
Both.
Yeah.
They were regenerating.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nasty.
Don't usually do that.
Yeah.
Dwayne goes through Zen's pockets, and somewhere there is that hand in a jar, isn't there?
Oh yeah, he did have that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes,
and
I
Dwayne
did.
pulls it out and was like, "Yeah, we even got a little souvenir."
That's nasty. Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. I would have rather left this in there.
Yeah, no, put it back in his jacket. I don't want to see that. That's great.
But I put it back in his jacket, and then I put Zen on an unoccupied chair.
Gideon, as he's put it back in the jacket, he might need to make a perception because the thing has occurred.
Oh boy, I want to make a perception check.
Yeah.
What horrific thing am I witnessing now? Nothing.
A thing has occurred.
No wonder he doesn't have luck with people. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think he sees it.
So, all right. You're also gonna have to roll a fortitude save then, even though you're unconscious.
Yep, nope, it's understandable.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a big old 2! Oh, but that's a 15 with it.
Okay, so you're feeling a bit sicker than he is. He is packed, but you are just gonna have to take on future saves involving fortitude. You're just gonna take a -2 for today until you rest.
Okay, so but for now I am still unconscious.
Well, no, you're awake now, but you're again like you're coming down with something.
Okay. I like how chat just like gives Zen baby bottle bot powder because I've had that there when we first started this whole shit. Am I gonna need to do that now? Just like have a baby bottle pop with me every
Yep.
time?
You're legally obligated to eat one
what
every
happened?
episode.
That's great. All right, so now, okay, y'all, these
Guys?
two boys look sick as hell, and I'm not having any of it. We can't have you going into a prison break sick as hell. You hear me?
It felt like
Did everybody else just freeze
that's
just now,
fine.
by the way?
Nope.
On this
Okay,
one.
I froze for a second there. Like everything went, and I was like, and everything, and you know, Luke looked as stupid as ever. I mean, what?
Yeah, no, that's just
Wow.
normal. So you know,
He
Okay.
knows I love him.
in a way that only in the white hot heat of men, bro shit. That was it. The white hot
Friday
heat
the
of
13th,
friendship.
man.
Yeah.
The white hot heat of Friday the 13th.
My God,
Hey, is that ballistic?
kills her mind.
No, that's Tank.
Your dog can talk, and you're not.
Oh no,
capitalizing
yeah,
on
that
this?
is ballistic. Yeah, I thought you were like in the background. I was like, no.
Dwayne-
Ubiquitous, thank you so much for that resub, buddy. Appreciate it. Okay,
Dwayne is gonna be like, mind if I step out then and grab a little whiskey to chase whatever I'm coming down with?
Oh, hells no. You ain't drinking any whiskey. You look like shit. No. You gotta see a doctor is what you gotta do.
He
You
looks
got your weird
unamused.
statues and minds, and you're telling me about zombies and zambos or things and stuff. You ain't, no. I
And
know
we
a
fought
woman.
some crazy motherfucker who looked like he got skinned too. That was fun.
Oh, that's nasty. Why do you guys have to tell me about these nasty things? You realize that,
We saw it. You got to experience it too.
excuse
Well,
me?
yeah. You're the only one we can trust.
I like her attitude more, Dwayne. You should learn from your
I'd
little
rather
friend.
just have cookies.
You can have a cookie and shut your goddamn mouth is what you can do, Dwayne. Remember that?
Oh, I thought she was talking to Reese, and I was like,
I think I'll skip on a cookie on account of the sickness I'm coming
Yeah,
down
that's
with.
right. And you know what else you should do? You should get your dumb ass over to the doctor. I know a girl will help you out. Gonna sass me in my own establishment. You kidding me with this shit? Children, I'll tell you what.
Okay, I figured out what happened. My
Dwayne
exploit just
is
went down.
like 47.
I guess I'm gonna go back to basics.
She older, man.
How old?
Grammy
How
Nim-
much older?
Grammy Nemsy. She's like in
Okay,
her
that's
Dude,
fine.
dude, if she's a Vesk, she is Saurian. There's dude. If she's old by Vesk terms, dude, she old.
Yeah, man.
A little dinosaur?
Did you just call her a dinosaur?
Hi, mama.
wow. Rude.
Not in character.
All right.
I don't want to make a new character sheet this early.
Not the mama.
All right, and so I know a woman. She is not of reputable standards, but she owes me some favors, and you probably can go get her to take a look at y'all and find out what the fuck is the matter with you. You gotta get out of my office. You look like you're gonna spread the plague.
Well, Okay.
No, you. No, child. You.
The
you're fine.
hilarious
It's
thing is, I was the
Zen
only
that
one who
needs
put
it.
on a gas mask. I'm the one getting sick.
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes
actually
more sense.
for I think I forgot something. Was this considered an effect like a disease, a mind effect, a poison, or sleep, or something like that?
It's
That you had me roll
not
against?
of a normal thing that you could roll against. No.
Okay, just wanted to double check because I was like, wait a minute, I was an android. I think I had something else there.
Yeah, no. I took in bonuses to that.
Okay, no problem.
Okay.
All right, well, you drop me the address and I'll head over.
All right, so
as soon
she
as I
kind of
can.
like writes down the address and. What is that noise in the background?
The baby voice? Is that what you're talking about? Because it's freaking me out too. Please say someone else is hearing that.
I hear a person talking, right?
Yeah, I hear somebody talking and it sounds like it's echoey.
The baby voice is probably
Give me just 1 second.
the children outside on my end, out on the playground.
Oh, okay. When you say the children outside, I was worried we had some sort of like Stephen King horror scenario where they're just like staring at you through the window.
Come
Yet
play
you're
with
also,
us, Luke.
Yeah, and yet you're on like a higher floor, so they're just hovering, and you're like, "What the fuck is going on?"
It's just like, oh, some kids playing outside. Oh, wait a moment.
Okay, I'm unconscious again.
There's some kids over in the dog park.
I thought you were conscious. Why are you unconscious now?
No, I'm unconscious still.
No,
He
I
didn't
said
say
you-
I've
no,
woken
I
up
said
yet.
No, I said you woke
Yeah,
up.
you said you did.
Oh,
Yeah,
Eat.
I said you woke up and you feel like shit. But
I
you're
need to
not,
make
like,
a will save. I need to make a will save then because
Yeah.
the hood is down and we got to see what's going on.
you
How
feel
close
like-
are you to everybody? 'Cause I don't.
Fortunately,
Someone
Dwayne
like
is the
a cat.
closest.
I got grandma
Okay,
and
that's a 10 for the will save.
Don't you get a -2, or is no? That was fortitude.
No, -2 to most saves, so that would be an 8.
I said -2 to all fortitude saves. So yeah.
Oh, fortitude saves. So yeah, I think he set me
Physical
like in the
saves, yeah.
corner over here. Okay. So yeah, based on that, I think the shift occurred for this while they were carrying me out.
Yeah, so you're shifted into your other more aggressive
Gotcha.
stance, and you're not physically feeling well. So like I said, you take a -2 to all physical saves, so athletics, anything like that. Okay, so yeah, no. Here's a doctor. Her name is Shess. Wonderful woman. You'll be in good hands. Trust me, and just
don't-
trust me on this. You'll be in good hands despite appearances. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm telling you.
I don't want
Thank you for the forewarning, I guess.
doctor. I need a bloody drink
Wouldn't he need a mechanic?
and a shooting. You guys hear Zen's voice is decidedly higher pitched.
Yeah.
And despite the nasty edge, it sounds softer.
I don't know if he's seen me or not.
It made you snort baby bottle pop powder to wake you up.
You said you need a shrink?
What
Or
I
a
said,
drink?
what I said is, Zen looks up.
I mean, both probably.
The face is the same, but you'd almost swear it looks decidedly more feminine and a little bit leaner. Both eyes are solid red and the tips of the hair are red. I said I need a drink and a shooting range, please. I'll feel better once it's done.
I don't think that those go hand in hand. Like, I think you'll have to go to one and then possibly go by the other after you're finished. But, I mean, at the same time, that just seems like a lot of insurance liability.
Yeah,
And
you know,
probably
I'm on
right
the
now,
side
though.
with her. You generally don't. You want to do one, then the other, and the one you want to do first is the shooting range. You don't want to reverse that.
Oh, yeah.
No, context is important here.
Yeah.
But see, you do drinking and shooting range at the same time. You drink
No.
the bottle, you throw it in the air, and you shoot it.
Where?
And as Zen stands up, kind of sets Zen sets their hand on their hip, just kind of like this, tilts their head to the side. Like, seriously, you hired us to get a job done, right? This is going to get me back into fighting form.
Well, you can do it after the doctor. I'm not arguing with y'all on this. You need to go make sure y'all fit as a fiddle.
Zen rolls their eyes. What?
Yeah, you heard the boss, lady. You gotta shoot up some drugs before you shooting up some bottles.
Wouldn't be
Yeah,
the
you
first
gotta,
time.
just like
Wouldn't be the
Grammy
first
said,
time.
you gotta shoot up the drugs before you shoot up the thugs.
Wouldn't be the first
I like that
time.
one better.
Okay, full disclosure, I love that. We gotta. Yeah. Because, like, you know how, like, Borderlands has, like, an intro picture, and then it has,
Yep.
like, a quote about him? That's her throat right there.
Well, then while you're waiting for your doctor, do you have a table I can go inspect this at? And as Zen opens up their coat to pull out the glove, you notice Zen's got breasts now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the hand in a jar.
Zen's got breasts now, and the figure is very much still the same, android based, but it seems almost like it was slimmed down, and you see the traces of nanites and circuitry working the skin.
After how crazy this day is, I think Dwayne just like looks down at himself and like pats his chest, like, what the hell?
If you have a place for me to at least go and analyze this in private, I promise I won't cause any problems. Deal?
I'm sorry, I got distracted by all the laughter. Could you repeat that?
Zen holds up the hand and looks to Nims and just goes, if you have a place where I can work on this until the doctor shows up, then I promise I won't cause any problems.
Child, you bring that with you to the doctor, she'll take a goddamn look at it. Get out of my office with that, please.
Looks
I
to the
gotta
hand,
hand it to you, you make me uncomfortable here. Now shoot, all of you.
Okay.
All right.
As Zen backs out, holds the
Dwayne
hand.
takes the note.
Goes, boo, boo.
Anyways, take your sheet.
Nothing wrong with that,
And
man.
yeah.
Anyway,
Currently not a man.
you're right. You're right. But you know, she's of an older, more conservative generation, I guess. I don't know. You gotta bear with me.
She didn't notice all humans look alike.
Not a human.
Close. Damn
You
it.
can ask. Why did you just shut the fuck up? Okay. How about that? How about that?
I am an enigma.
Yeah. Wrapped in a jackass. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
I will not deny this.
Yeah, it's great. So you you get the address for this person. Are you gonna head there right away, or do you want to go do this run and gun drunk fest thing that you have to talk this person out of? Because she's not escorting you; she's just telling you to go.
Yeah. Dwayne's got the address. He punches it into his. Would he have a PDF?
Y'all
Is that
have,
just
like,
an
a
assumption
personal
that
little computer, you know, like a smart
an
thing.
iPhone,
Yeah,
except
yeah.
not an iPhone because I think that's copywritten.
Yeah. Just,
Yeah, he
exactly.
Space map quests that shit. Heads on over.
Space map quest. That's it.
Zen puts the hand in their coat, puts their hands behind them, and goes, well, I'm going to go investigate the hotel. I'm pretty sure that guy had some money stashed somewhere.
No, you're going to the doctor with me. I ain't going alone.
Jeez.
Oh, aren't you just the generous knight in shining armor? Piss off.
Right. And to
I'm
answer
going
your
to the
question,
bar.
Chris, they destroyed the artifact, the room that it was holding in, so they buried it at the beginning of this. Alright, so we're gonna switch.
For example, whereas the personality before the other personality is very much kind of like Garrus and Tally, this one is very much decidedly like Jack.
Yeah. I'm getting that Jack vibe. Jack and Chris, right?
Ha ha! I love it. So,
Alright, so you guys end up.
Zen's trying to go back and investigate the hotel bombing.
Okay, so. I, again, still have not made a map for that because I never thought that you guys were going to go.
I'm waiting to see if Dwayne tries to stop Zen.
Nope. He ain't feeling good enough for that shit. I don't think even if he was feeling good, he would bother.
Wow.
I'll explain that in time dimension.
Okay, so you're going to go back to that area. Okay. So,
Yeah, just kind of walking over there.
Alright, well, it is, still being investigated by police. It's only been a couple of days, so it's kind of been, cordoned off in the entrance.
Ah, damn it. Oh, well. Might as well go after the big idiot. And goes to follow Dwayne.
Okay, so gonna just get everybody's tokens there. So you end up going to a kind of a seedy looking building. The front of it looks like just a general shop, but for more holistic Items. Right.
Okay.
I would like to sneak up on Dwayne, since he went there slightly ahead of me.
Okay, so everybody who's there and stuff like that. Hold on. Sorry, my computer's having a little issue.
I would like to sneak up on Dwayne.
I'm just gonna put one here because we can't. Yeah. All right, and let me just give
Why is
access
it
to
always
everybody.
Well, Zrix isn't here right now. I don't have a choice.
Well, who is going to this doctor with them, by the way?
I'll go to the doctor. I just want to check it out.
We can, but they got a and they don't have any good media.
I might be misspelling his name this entire time. That's always fun. Okay.
So I get to sneak up on Nosh and Dwayne.
Well,
Hooray!
you can enter the building all together. I mean, you can come up to the rear. That's not a problem. But it's generally a holistic medicine
Okay.
area. Kind of looks like little rundown, not higher end.
Into the hills.
At the counter, you see a beautiful middle-aged Lashunta
They had a lush.
with long, elegant antennae and glasses, sitting behind the counter reading. She notices you when you enter the room or enter the store.
Yeah. Hello. Nimsy sent us.
Nemsy sent you? Oh, jeez. Which one of you sick? Or shot or whatever? There's a really deep voice.
Beautiful. Dwayne raises his hand. He's like, I came down with a bit of something after running around in mine.
I got the lush. Chico also. got the
She
lush.
looks you up and
got
down.
the
You
lush.
came across something? In a mine. Were you
Yeah.
were you fooling
Let's
around in
just
the
say he
mine?
didn't.
Do you need some penicillin? Is that the problem?
I don't know. I think that's more of a thing for you to gauge.
Alright, and Nemsy sent you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the 229.
So she gets up from behind the counter. Any of you all other ones sick? Or is it just this guy?
By now,
Well-
Zen's walking up. Well, apparently I'm sick, but I've known that for years.
Okay, we got
I don't think there's anything you can do for that.
Yeah, no, she just kind of like takes a flask out and, takes a big chug and rolls her eyes. Alright, well,
I can method act this.
great.
So I'm not sick. I was just wondering if maybe you had any medicine that I could take
The 820 and the 229 are flexing back to get shots on
for the road, because I mean I'm not always gonna have a reliable medicine person on nearby like right now. But you see, I'm traveling with a couple of people, so I need to be able to take care of them out on the field.
I get you, honey, and what you're looking for the word, by the way, is doctor. You're not always going to have a doctor on hand.
I didn't know. Yeah, you just seem so much better than a doctor. You just seem so down to earth, approachable.
She takes another drink of her flask and it's like, all right, well, you can just look around, but all this stuff up front is bullshit. It's not going to really do anything.
Use it on the Empire, do you?
Pretty much. And then
I
the
knew I
schmuck
liked
comes in
you.
here. If you want actual goods, I need to get some more supplies, so you could probably help me while I'm looking at your friends. Got a little
Aye.
phlegm in there.
What did you have in mind?
I need someone to go pick up some supplies for me. Just, some drugs. Not illegal drugs, just, medicine, the like. Nothing that'll get you high.
What's the fun in that?
I didn't say it was fun. I said it needed to be done.
Is it like a one-mouse job, or do I need to grab a couple of my pals? I don't have a lot of upper body strength.
Yeah, you're kind of on the tinier side. You don't look like you can lift that much, and I do need take one of your heavy-handed friends who isn't stupid enough to get the clap.
Okay, I got someone in mind. Okay, do you have an address?
Yeah, it's in the Central Promenade. You just need to meet up with the only, and I know this sounds awful, the only Sheeran there. He knows me. Just tell him I sent you and that I need the usual rate. If he tries, stress usual rate. If he tries to sass you on that, you just give me a call, and she just gives you her number.
And should I refer to you as Dr. Sheesh, or is there another name I should call you?
She takes another long sip of her flask. I'm not a doctor, sweetie, not anymore. So
Well,
just
then
call me
just-
she. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So I'm just gonna skedaddle, and I'll just be back.
Too early.
And I'll meet you back when you're done fixing my dumb friends.
Well, I can't fix
This-
the dumb out of them, sweetie, but
Aw.
Then you might not want to waste your time on him.
Aw.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry,
That's
did I
my
hurt your
joke.
feelings, sweet cheeks?
No, she just like moonwalks out.
Nah, I've just seen some of the stupid shit you pull off.
and thank God I didn't run out of anesthesia. Seems like both of you need to shut the fuck up.
They're educated hazards, my dear, not stupid things.
So she gets you back into the she motions everybody who's not going to come with her in the back. So who wants to stay and watch over them, and who wants to go get the supplies?
Chica has to do something about his.
I left as soon as they started arguing, so I'm waiting for
You're
whoever.
waiting.
I don't know. I should go with.
Okay, so you're just going by yourself, or did anybody come and join you on that? If not, that's fine.
But when that update comes out, I don't think he's gonna be able to.
Anyone wanna be a drug mule? Come along with me.
Already practicing that bard.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Speaking of drug movement, where is Deacon and Reese? Are they disconnected or anything?
I'm here. I can
Yeah.
still hear you.
Oh, I just didn't. Nobody responded or anything. That's all. And Deacon.
I think Deacon
What?
had to BRB.
Oh, okay. I didn't see anything in chat about it.
It's in room.
Yeah,
It's on the roll.
It's in Roll20 chat. He's working on hacking that for the prison break.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. So, you will go into the back with her. Nosh, we'll take a little break trying to get over to the gentleman you need to get the supplies from. So
Oh, yeah,
when you
whatever.
Go into, when you go into the back room, you see a big open room with numerous medical supplies against the far right of the bottom right of the wall. In the back, there's a bathroom where you can wash up. There's 2 beds up there, along with a surgery table and kind of like a. Why did you not be on repeat, you sick motherfucker? Where are you? There we go. I know I put you on repeat. Okay, backclimb. Can you move your hand so I can see how much of the map is there? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so, who wants... Okay. So which one of you wants to be brave and have me take a look at you first?
He does.
Well, Dwayne was already raising his hand, and he just shrugs.
Nasha is a cutie patootie. So,
Sorry.
alright, so what you're gonna do... Alright, honey, just I want you to take a seat on the operating table while I get some tools.
He does so.
She walks over to the counter, gets some
Yeah, this is your arm.
instruments to start scanning you, and
Shit.
she rolls up your sleeve without saying anything.
Set me on fire.
What is that?
You don't have sleeves.
I think that's someone talking in the background.
Yeah, my engine went out for a second.
That noise, right?
Yeah,
was
that's
ballistic.
sandwich.
Oh, okay. Because I can't see whose mic or anything lights up because I'm not in the call. Just thought it was going
Sorry.
crazy there for a second. No, it's okay. It's okay.
Clearly.
All right, so she rolls up your sleeve without saying anything and immediately draws a blood sample. Okay, and why don't you roll a fortitude save? Because she's not gentle.
Oh, God.
You might want to bite the pillow there, big man. It's what
Are
you're
they in a
used to,
separate
right?
room, or-
I'm fine, thank you.
Damn!
Wait, are they in a,
Oh, nat 20, yeah.
are they in a separate room while she's
No, they're all in the same
They're
room.
just all in the same room.
He like flexes and winks at her as she's taking blood.
Never flex with the needle in there, dude. That's how you
No,
snap
never.
That shit.
That's
Exactly.
terrible.
That's why he can do it because he's got the net 20. Yeah, check this out.
Yeah.
Far worse I've been through than a little.
Your bicep literally turns into the shape of a D20 and it just says, "Fuck you!"
I'm gonna remember that. That's good.
That's a horrifying image, is what it
That
is.
is. It's like, there's your problem.
God.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Alright. Okay, sweetie. You just wait there. You can sit in the bed. Now you, smart mouth, come over here.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're gonna be disappointed.
I'm already disappointed with a lot of things. And trust me, you can't even fathom how low you are on the list. Now start coming over here. Stop sassing me and roll up your sleeve.
Twin
Zen
just
almost
the
has like
biggest
that
shitty
swagger as the
grin.
coat just kind of sways, flips down the hood, the hair rolls out, but now the longer hair almost like accentuates the more feminine features that are going on. Rolls up the sleeve and goes, "I hope you have titanium alloy."
She just takes a drink from her flask and, gets some new tools because she's not going to be unsanitary in this day and age, even as a back alley doctor. And, all right, rolls up your sleeve. You roll up your sleeve and roll fortitude.
Circuits.
She's going to jab you.
And just circuits.
Yeah.
He's a 10. It's a -2, so +2, so it's a flat roll. That's a 12.
That's a 12. Okay, so you do feel a little bit of pain, so roll a will save.
I don't either. Is he rebooting or?
Yep, because you know exactly what's going on. Oh God, why did I have to make them this way?
So how bad did you botch
That's a 7. That's a 17.
All right, so you're just like annoyed at it, like any normal person, because everybody and their mom is like, I hate needles. You're not different because nobody in the world is like, can't wait to get my blood drawn. That's the fun time.
What if that's your kink, though?
Yo,
So here's
is that
the
what you're
thing
trying to tell
then.
me? Does she need to come in there and get some more needles?
So here's the
Dwayne
thing
really
then.
kinky as fuck?
Here's the thing then, good doctor. What exactly are you going to do with that? It's not exactly blood.
Really? You know, the android is telling me that they don't have blood. That's shocking to me. No.
I said it's not exactly blood, you infantile bug.
Okay. Okay. Well, you know what? We know who's going to go into under anesthesia first. It's going to be this charming young lady. No, I'm checking both of your blood for any sort of things that shouldn't be there. It's basic science. You know, the thing that you probably ignored whenever you got sick or touched whatever dumbass shit you touched.
Look, it's not my fault that thing was a giant interstellar space crab with the face of a squid. It was curious looking.
She immediately presses her hand against your head. Lie down. We have to make sure you're not overheating or whatever.
Good.
You
That's gonna lean in and just kind of go, buy me a drink first.
Okay, so she's gonna go and sit at her desk and
I am
start.
so sorry.
No, it's fun. It's fun. I don't mind.
You're not.
Yeah.
Sandwich's face is just priceless.
I'm trying to like laugh silently so I don't. This is awesome. Go, please.
Okay, so we're gonna fast forward over to Nosh right now,
Yeah.
who has reached the promenade.
I'm so sorry, Gideon.
I'm rolling with it. It's fine. I made an alcoholic doctor, and you're making her drink more, so
Right.
it's good. Good. We're good. Where are we
Alcoholic doctor.
Yes. No, I thought I added this. Hold on.
The best sushi I ever had was by a drunk sous chef. So, sushi chef.
The drunk sushi chef.
Yeah, he was like just chugging this glass that I thought was water, and I was like, I get that. That's a stressful job. And then this girl was,
Oh, I did have
and I was like, whoa.
Okay, so you're in the center of the promenade during daytime, mind you. There's an area that she directed you to go to, and you see the one Sheeran there who is kind of like looking a little shady, just leaning up and looking at cargo, trying to sell stuff to people.
Sheesh. Sheesh. Right? Sheesh.
He kind of like
Sheesh.
looks at you. Are you high? Are you looking for drugs?
And she'd be looking for sheesh.
I'm not, but, sheesh. I know someone who is.
Oh, the doctor. Oh, okay. You're a little weird, Yosoki, you know that? You just coming up to people, strangers, and going, sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. What does she need?
The usual, please.
The usual, okay. Yeah, no, I know what she needs, okay. I'm going to need you to tell her, though, we've had a little bit of a problem with the shipment for some of that medicine. So, supply and demand. I'm going to need a little extra money for it because demand's high, supply's low. You know how it goes.
Yeah, she said you may post some bullshit like this, so you can either give it to me at the usual price, or I can call her and she can be just a little bit more mad than she normally is to have to come down here and do it herself.
That's my nosh.
Do you want to okay, so are you want to roll diplomacy for that, or maybe a...
Let me see if I
Dude,
have a
that's
lot
straight
of-
up intimidation. That's
Yeah, that's
rocketeering right there. That's
intimidation.
great.
Intimidation? Okay. Let me...
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll totally do it. Oh, okay, so... 17.
Oh, 17. Okay, that's good. So do you physically manhandle them or anything like that? Do you hop up on them and grab them by the antenna and get into their face like a cartoon character? Or are you just on the ground yelling?
I have one hand on my hip and the other hand is pointing and I'm giving the look.
The look. The fucking look. How dare you? That
I
is
rolled
the big...
17.
I know, but that's like a comic right there.
Well,
Alright,
I'm so small, I have to be as intense as possible because it loses as it radiates up.
Geez,
I'm
don't be
really scary to toddlers.
Yeah, no, exactly. And Pac-Mans. You're scared of toddlers.
What's
and
the
Pac-Mans.
difference?
Age is the only difference.
And
Age
talent.
is relative.
Oh, and talent, yeah.
Yeah, talent, I would say. Age is relative. We can all be toddlers.
Right. Alright. Alright, so he pulls out a cigarette. And he's like, "Jeez, man. Alright, fine. I'm gonna be a little narc. Alright, you're kind of tiny. Are you gonna be able to carry this big box by yourself?"
Well, how much does it weigh?
You're like, you know what? You look like you'll be doing okay. So he hands you, gets you the medicines that she was requesting, but it's a bigger crate than you are, so he's kind of being a smug jackass.
I want you to nat 20 this so damn badly,
Right.
Nosh.
So we're
So damn badly.
So, what
do you need help carrying that? Because that'll be a extra fee.
Do you want me to drag your drugs all the way to town to your main buyer's house and then have both of y'all
All right. Fuck.
I saw the panic in Luke's eyes with that one, man.
All right. I'll send somebody with you. Just shut the fuck up.
Oh, thank you so much.
You're welcome so much.
Have a great day. I'll see you at Shisha.
Yeah.
And then I just turn around and walk away.
Yeah. And he's like, oh my god, you fucking asshole.
Can I roll a dexterity to see if I can have my tail curve into a heart as I'm...
Yeah. Okay, go for it.
Oh, I was like, it's a 21, but it was an upside down 12.
Those
What
are two
dice has a
radical-
21?
Yeah, like what?
That is a 14. Can I get like a...
Yeah. It's fun. You just do it. I don't even care.
Perfect.
Okay, so he sends someone with you to take you with you, and you guys end up coming back to the. That was so cagey, by the way. I did not expect that. That was cagey. Good on you. Also, everybody, because she was so cagey with that, everybody gets 100 XP for this one. Intimidate.
Nice.
Alright, so you end up going back, and it's been, about 2 hours. She's been looking at the samples while you're probably just getting antsy. And she,
Dwayne's
spins in her
probably
little
taking a nap.
Yeah. Alright, I know what... Alright, no, I gotta get in voice. Sorry, it's hard to do the whole doctor girlfriend thing. Right? Oh, honeys, this is not good. This is horrible. Alright, so, now here's a fun thing about androids. It's been a while since I've got to work on one of you. She takes a long sip of her flask, realizes it runs dry, so she kind of grabs a bottle and pours it in as she's talking. Alright, so you have, nanites in your blood. That's just normal. Well, blood's a relative term. Oil, whatever you want to call it. Spruce juice, I don't give a fuck. Anyway,
Lubricant if the situation applies.
and there it is. Anywho. Well, you might need a little lubricant for how bad this news is. Just saying. You don't have one set of nanites in your lubricant. You have two. And that's not normal. And what's even worse about him is he's got nanites in his blood too. That should not be there. So whatever you touch, put tiny, itty bitty little robots in you that are fucking up with your systems and, well, his organics.
Well, I mean, it could explain why I'm out and he's not right now. I'm okay with that personally.
Yeah, well, you won't be okay the longer this progresses. It looks like they're going to attack your central nervous system. They're going to attack your brain functions. I mean, for all intents and purposes, you'd be just like a zombie or something after a point. So there is something we could do. It's just going to kind of be lengthy and expensive.
So what are we talking about? Invasive surgery? Electromagnetic pulse to shut down the nanites?
No, can't do that with you because it'll definitely short circuit all the nanites and kill you anyway. What we have to do is a full transfusion. So we're going to have to put you in a chamber, drain all your lubricant, drain all of his blood, not at the same time, mind you, so don't be a fucking smart ass.
Oh,
Yeah.
you got my hopes up for nothing.
Yeah, no, I know where that was going. Anywho, so we're going to have to drain your bone dry, filter it, and then put it back in you. With you, you're just gonna have to get new lubricant.
Wouldn't be the first time. Here, he's gonna, and Zen's gonna reach in and pull out a canister of nanites. It's not the first time this has happened, or this is certainly the first time I've ever caught anything.
That's
goes
what
my
they all
clean-
say, sweetie.
There goes my clean record. Because, like, seriously, what android wouldn't have a spare case of nanites for clean use, man?
No, I was just looking. Yeah, you're right. You know what? We could probably EMP him, but he might not come out the same. You know, shocking the brain and whatnot, electric
Oh,
impulses.
don't
it's
worry,
his
nothing.
choice.
nothing important is going to be lost. I can speak for him. I'm sort of his designated guide. And is going to actually roll subterfuge for this.
Is Reese there, by the way?
I'm here.
Dwayne's napping. Nobody's gone to woke him up.
He's napping, and Zen is saying to basically fry Dwayne's brain in front of you.
Oh, that's not happening here.
Oh no, I thought Reese was back with Rix.
He's been a quiet observer.
Seriously, sweetheart, we've got to get you out and loosen up those gears a little bit. Have some fun. Take some chances.
No.
You know, I've lost my medical license for a lot of stupid shit, but I'm not so stupid as to let a person talk for an unconscious person who was conscious not even 30 minutes ago. So why don't you just take that little yappy do, shut the fuck up, lay down, and let's get started.
Oh, wouldn't you know it? We're on a backwater dirt ball, and we find the one Outlands doctor with morals. Ugh. Fine. Just like kind of twicks the switch here, twicks the switch there, and powers down.
So Dwayne wakes up to see Sheesh grabbing a needle and going to Zen and basically sticking them in the neck to put them out under. So.
All right, I can get behind this.
Yeah, that sounds about right, sweetie. Okay. I was telling your friend we need to either do, well, in your case, an EMP blast. You were asleep for all of that. So, full story, you got some sort of nanite in your blood. I don't know how it got there. You probably don't want to be touching random things you see, or people, for that matter. Wait. Random nanite. Oh, I see what's going on here with you two. You're having a little lover's quarrel.
Hell no.
Did one of you give someone the other thing? Is that how you got the
Nah, we both touched the same strange statue at the bottom of a mine. There ain't nothing going on between us.
Sweetie,
in fact,
that's called a threesome.
I wish I had a web camera.
I wish that Zen was still conscious for this, because holy crap. The telekinetic slam that would come crashing into Dwayne.
Giving her a very pointed look, and he's like, nah, that's not no. Mm-mm.
That's not no, it's a double negative, sweetie.
I also want to bring into account that while Zen may currently have breasts, does not have anything else.
Okay, so
you're an android.
So what? You an ex linguistics expert too?
No, I'm just a person who's made poor life choices, and that's where I'm at. But I like to make sure that you're fully aware of the situation. You got little robots in your blood that are fucking with your entire nervous system and brain functions down the line. The longer it stays in you, the worse it's gonna get. You've probably been feeling a little bit off, maybe seeing some weird shit. Anywho, only way that we're gonna get this is full blood transfusion where we drain you dry and filter it out and put it back in you. It's a lengthy procedure. It's going to take a while, cost some money. I can do it. Or the other thing is we kind of give you an EMP blast and try and fry all the little fuckers. But, central nervous system and brain functions could be affected by that.
Let's see. Hey, Gideon, how much money does Dwayne actually have?
It should be on your character. You haven't been keeping track of your money?
I haven't been spending money.
Well, then you have all of the money.
All right, how much is all?
Whatever you wrote down. I'm not the bank. I don't keep a record of these things. It's your responsibility to keep a...
Lay down the law, Gideon.
I
have nothing written. Yeah, let's go with $1 million. I got a 401k.
Oh, yeah, let's just go with that. That's just a great idea. Wow, I'm sure that's how JP and
I mean, the way we can work this is conveniently the process costs $1 million.
Oh my
so
shit! How much money?
Nullifies.
Someone who wrote down their money. How much do you have? What's everybody got?
I got $497.
I have 104 credits.
I budgeted my my supplies so that I would have money left, and then I have 300 in raw minerals.
At least 265.
265? Okay, so you have about 250 credits. There you go.
About how much would that transfusion process
Yes,
cost?
265.
It's going to cost 2,000 each.
Well, I don't know how the hell he's paying for that, or she. I ain't got that kind of money. So let's go with the EMP and hope that don't backfire.
That's going to be 1,000.
Son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Yeah. But you know what? Your little friend is doing me a favor, so if she comes back with those supplies on time, I'll do it pro bono, because those are going to be a lot more in cash. Okay?
All right.
So,
Well, if both options are on the table in that situation, I think I might go with the transfusion if that's the safer option.
yeah, might want to. It's going to put you down for a day,
Look
though.
right in.
Gonna put it down for what?
You're going to be put under for 24 hours, both of you. So you're going to have to take turns, because I don't have it right now where I can do two at once.
Nah, that's fine.
And she points to a little device, or a big device, in the far corner of the room. You can see it here, where you can rest in it, and it's going to do the procedure for you.
Okay. I can see nothing if you're motioning to a Roll20 map.
But you can, yeah, put you guys on this layer. No,
I'm at
no.
the bar. still.
Motherfucker.
You put us on the layer, yeah. There you go,
There
buddy.
we go.
Look at that bathroom! There's a fucking sink in that motherfucker.
That's right!
He gave us everything, including the sink.
And a fucking toilet!
Look at these like what is this? What is this? Is this stone or are these stains?
Those are beds, and they're just shitty beds, because this is a
God,
back
I
alley
love
clinic.
this.
This is a surgery
This is
table.
So good.
Thanks. This
Oh
is a
my
surgery
God.
table. This is the kind of chamber for certain
I
things.
like
This is
I like it.
gear, and these are the
Love it.
aisles full of holistic bullshit medicine.
Wow.
And this is the counter, and even a little stool that.
I was just saying, so yeah, Dwayne and I are in the back.
Oh my God, I love it.
All right. So, are there any pre-operational procedures I need to be aware of?
Where's the toilet paper? You shut your filthy mouth. It's right next to the toilet.
Okay.
Yes, but see, no. Where the toilet paper is doesn't matter. The question is, did he fold it going outward, or did he put it in going under?
It's
Those
never
are the big
under,
questions.
It's over. Anyone who puts it under is a fucking savage.
Ah, we can't get anything under your nose, can we?
Is his wrist broken on this right here?
I actually think he just rolled to see if my character died. I heard a dice roll, and now I'm scared.
Zen.
Alright, so Nosh, you're gonna come back here.
Yes, I am. Oh wait, I need it.
Yeah, he said he's
I
doing
just
it,
changed
yeah.
it from.
Okay.
Okay, so you can come back into the back room.
Cliff Jackson. There we go.
Ah, okay. I'm back. Hello. How's everyone doing?
I'm just gonna point out, every time I go to my in-laws, they have it under, not over, and I switch it for them.
That I do that too.
You
If I
were
go to
doing
someone's house and they
the
have it
work
wrong-
of gods.
Right? You have to. Okay. Oh, hey there, little one. Did you get my medicine?
So, as you can see, I actually do not have the drugs with me. And that is because that nice little gentleman, after trying to pull some shit, I got him for the right price. His friend will be bringing them by. It was just too much for me to carry, and everyone else was busy. So, they'll be here in just a minute.
Yeah, he seems to be the type that is a little smart-ass, just like your friend on the table.
Yeah, I think that they would probably be friends, and that they deserve each other.
She takes a drink from her flask. Alright, so, yeah, funny story. Your friends need an expensive operation, both of them. I told them I would do it pro bono since you were such a good little helper. And I meant it. However, I also did waste a little bit of anesthesia to shut the mouthy one up.
You know,
So good to have a little peace and quiet. The nice tall one here shut the fuck up really early on, and I appreciate that.
He gives her a thumbs up.
How long is this surgery gonna last?
2 days, one for each. I can
Do
only
you
do
have
one
to-
at a time.
Do you have to like perform it or be there during the operation?
I mean, I gotta supervise it. Why?
Well, because I was just thinking, did you tell the one that's passed out about this deal?
Oh no, we're just
Or-
gonna do it. Yeah.
So, I mean, why don't you just charge him for the anesthesia and then maybe a little on top? I'm sure he deserves it, and then just say that you already got paid from Dwayne because you're doing the surgery, and then everyone wins.
I like the cut of your shit right there. You're a little smart one. We should get to work. I'm gonna keep the mouthy one under for a while. And,
Oh yeah.
So I want you're gonna go into the chamber,
Okay.
and you're gonna have to roll fortitude because it is a surgery that is kind of painful.
Okay. Am I actually going into a pod?
Yes, but you're unconscious. So.
Oh no.
Oh, this could be bad.
Hopefully you don't wake up. I've seen too many more like that. Was there a 0 after that?
Actually, wait, no, I have a 2, but then it's -2, so yeah, no, what's up?
So it's basically whatever you roll.
Yep.
Which the number would be
4. That's right, you can't see my camera, can you?
no.
It's a 4.
I love the dramatic silence before it.
I'm wiggling my fingers over here like, motherfucker! Yeah, it's a 4. Good sir, it's a 4.
Okay, so what we're going to do here is a little bit of a skill challenge where you're going to have to roll several times throughout the course. So we're going to have the 24 hours pass, and you're going to have to roll again. So roll again.
Because this is also technically forcing the nanite transition back to the state of blue and red. So it's Anima doesn't want to, or Sin doesn't want to go quietly. Oh, okay, that's better. 19.
Okay, so you're moving along the track. Really good. Also, Dwayne, for the 24-hour period, I need you to roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Lose your mind. Lose your mind. Lose your mind.
I think actually that would be a +5 because I already got a -2 to it. Yeah, 13.
Okay. And yeah, you're good.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, so Zen, roll again.
3.
3.
Wow, you suck at this.
Zen was made to be fast, agile, and intuitive, not necessarily a frontline powerhouse.
Well, if you would have been more careful, you wouldn't have been in a tube.
I don't know what surgery has to do with being a powerhouse. If the enemy's a bunch of doctors, you'd be fucked.
Considering Zen is absolutely terrified of being in capsules and being subjected to things like this, as that was the first memory they had of being ejected out of a burning, flaming laboratory off into the vacuum of space with static in their head. Yeah!
That sounds like a
that at
beautiful
all.
childhood.
No big deal. Someone's got a case of the Monday.
Alright.
It's Tuesday.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to roll another fortitude save.
Me?
That'd be a nat 1.
Okay, so, wow, you are not doing great. Let me
Sin, the Discord circuits don't want to go back. They were in control. They liked where they were. They didn't care. They wanted to see what these foreign nanites could do to help enhance their power. The harmony circuits, they're not faring well.
Yeah, well, that's going to be a fun little side note for everyone.
Am I like thrashing around at all?
You're just, you're not because you're unconscious, but your vitals are going up and down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So,
Well, at
Hey,
least I have
Doc,
that new
is that,
character idea I was talking to you about, right?
Yeah, basically.
Hey,
So
Doc, is
that
that
one-
supposed to be doing that? Ain't a professional of any sort, but that
They're
don't look
not
good.
doing so good. We might need to pull them out and try this again at another point, unless we want to risk killing them. But they're your friends, so
Well, this one's more of an acquaintance.
It's true. True.
I literally just met them like a couple days ago.
You need coffee or anything?
no, I just had some beforehand. You're gonna go get coffee. Backlam's getting coffee, guys.
If I gotta roll another one,
I'll
I'm not
take
gonna roll
that.
anything with green on it. I'm going with the straight gray.
All right, so we're gonna. Unfortunately, this is not going to go well. So I'm just trying to figure something out mentally. I'm a mental checker.
Hey, it's the dice, man.
Oh no,
It's the dice.
that's not a problem. Okay, so we have at this point, it's been a 24-hour period, and you failed 2 out of 3 rolls, which is not good. So
And one's a nat 1.
Yeah, one's a nat 1. So what we're gonna have to do is okay. What
Just in
we're gonna
case, so
to
I
do
still
is
have
a-
my gun.
Yes. You are gonna have to spend another 24 hours in the chamber and do one more save, and this one is going to be, well, one more series of saves. This one is going to be for the money, so use your good dice.
I need to pull out the DM ones then, because those sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Hold on.
No, don't do that. The DM dice are made to screw over players, not help them.
They help me.
Yeah.
All right. The question is, I'm only going to use one set. Guys, do I use Questier or Mercer?
Well, you gotta match your
Mercer.
Mercers, man.
All right. Yep, let's do Mercer. All right. We all want to do Mercer. Sorry, Marisha. Okay, let's do this, Mercer, right here. Okay, tell me when.
All right, go.
Nope, that's a 2.
Oh my god. So, wow, that beeping
One.
was perfect timing.
That's 1.
Yeah.
So. Okay, next one.
What?
7. It's getting better.
Yeah. Not really.
Is that? Can't fucking see because of the. Nat 20.
Nat 20. Holy shit.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's going to push you back up the track, so do another.
Thank you, Mercer. You little shit.
Everybody gets one.
No, you don't want one. It's like it's hard to see in the light currently because the nat 20 symbol is the critical role logo on the dice, so it looks. Oh, thank you. It can get obscured. So
Okay, so I can't see your camera still, so did you roll something after the 20, like I asked?
oh, so I gotta do another one. Okay.
Yeah, because you moved back up the track, the 20 cancels the first issue out.
15.
Okay, yeah, you're starting to make a comeback.
How many do I need to make?
Got one more.
10.
Okay, you broke even. You almost died. I actually will let everyone know that if he rolled another thing under a 10 like that, like holy crap,
yeah, I
I
was
would have
gone.
just straight up killed you because the device, like I said, is a surgery. They're draining all of your blood and systematically filtering it through. So, all right, so yeah, you come back and you wake up not in the pod but in the bed. So there you go.
Eyes are blue, tips of hair are blue, and the more masculine features have returned.
All right, so you took 2 days to get that going, so all those negative modifiers and everything were done.
Yeah.
Now it is Dwayne's turn.
Hello? Okay.
All right.
So you're gonna have to go into the pod and start rolling. You got to roll 3, best of 3, 2 out of 3 d20s. So let me know.
All right. And it's a fortitude, right?
Are you in MFT? Alright.
Alright.
I have to order dinner real quick.
Or 10? Yeah, you're
10,
stable
10,
there.
and 10.
You rolled 3 10s.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's what it is up there.
Right, so it
On-
doesn't really do anything. You're just kind of stable.
Alright, so it's just...
Sure, good Chinese
You're
food.
Does
not
it-
there.
wait,
so
does
you
it-
got to do it again. Yeah.
Oh. The surgery... Okay, so 3 more rolls?
Yeah. And the
And
doctor's
then he
getting kind of
dies.
annoyed at how bad you are at this.
You guys are really bad at it.
Both of you.
Is that better?
Yes. Thank God. 2 days. Yeah.
So what? It took 4 days total.
Yeah. 4 days of our lives. Jesus Christ.
Do I have any memory of what I saw from the foreign nanites?
Yes, as you dream, you still remember everything.
Okay.
So that's a valid point.
I don't
You
have any recollection of being inside a chamber with things jabbing at me.
No.
Okay.
You still can recall the visions that you saw, like, perfectly. Both of you. Those haven't escaped your memory at all.
Okay.
Hey,
That's nice.
what kind of Chinese food would you like, my love?
I would
Who's
love
the Chinese?
I want some Mugu Gai Pan, please.
Right, sweet and sour
We'll all
right there.
take Chinese.
Yeah, we'll all take
We're
Chinese.
getting General's chicken, guys.
Yeah.
Alright, that's not a bad thing.
Can you get chopsticks?
I can get chopsticks.
Can you get it for everyone?
Can you get it for everyone?
You can't
Saw
order
Kitty.
food on.
90
It's
people
a
watching this.
rule. You have to order for the people in the stream.
Yep.
Oh,
Damn.
he said no. Sorry, guys, just for me. But you can live vicariously through me, and I'll like smack my food
Oh,
and.
I rolled a 4 for diplomacy. That's what we did. Alright.
Quite.
Yeah, so,
Wait, I have leftover Chinese.
well, aren't we a
Chinese
bitch?
buddies.
That's for the dice rolls, you fuck.
Well, everybody gains an extra, 100 for that XP,
Oh.
because that's a skill challenge. I'm
You
dispersing
guys
it.
have surgery?
Yeah, they
What doesn't kill us makes us stronger by 100 XP.
Yes.
yeah,
Yay!
there's a literal number about what doesn't kill you makes you stronger now.
Yeah, I'm thinking Reaper. That which doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Or it's not done killing you.
Oh god, yeah, right.
No, I'm out. I'm clean.
Yeah,
I'm clean. I'm out.
you're out, and are you back to your other persona?
In the current moment, because everything else is rebalancing, the harmony circuits are in full swing. So the tips are blue, the eyes are blue, and is very much more of the harmony circuits. Everything else is back to, again, the features are more on the masculine, whereas the other ones are more feminine. I'll get back to the middle androgynous ground as the days go on and all the other circuits come back. Right now, the Discord circuits are fried. So for the foreseeable future, you may actually see pacifist Zen.
Okay.
Woo!
Okay.
No more impromptu murder.
No.
Which is not a bad thing if you really think about it.
Discord Zen's just sitting over here in the corner like,
It's a pizza joint.
All right, so you're both, resting comfortably in the beds. Nosh has been just a fountain of support, drinking, hopefully with her the Shunta friend. Were you drinking
yeah.
with me? What about you?
Oh,
Lisa?
yeah.
You drinking with me?
Puppies.
Puppies?
oh no, Z wants up in my lap.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Or not.
puppies.
Nope. Yep, uppies.
Uppies.
Big black kitty, everybody.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
So no, it's just me and Dr. Sheesh.
Dr. Sheesh, yes. And is Deacon still AFK?
Yeah, no, they're here.
No, he's here.
Okay. Alright, good. Is everybody's webcams off now?
Mine's
No,
on.
I'm here.
We have half a webcam
I like
party, it's
duct
okay.
tape my shit together.
I just want to make sure because I can't see and I'm just
Well,
looking
I've
at backland.
been chatting in the Discord.
Oh,
Because
okay.
I was trying to not bring it up on chat.
Well, I can't bring it up either. Okay. Alright, so you have been purged of these nanites that were in you.
Well, that's good. Hey, thank you, Doc. If there's anything I could do to repay you, just let me know.
Money's good. I like money. So, and favors. Favors is good.
I can do the favors thing. I'm a little short on the money thing right now.
Oh, yeah, I can't.
Favors, what?
Hold on 1 second.
Did you make sure to use the extra nanite canister?
Here, hold on a second. I just gotta check something.
Okay.
So we're just gonna put on the BRB thing real quick because I don't want you to get a flash of my Discord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. And you're good. You're good.
We're good? Oh, was that
Wait,
quick?
we're
Okay.
So we're on the BRB screen?
No, we were. It's all done. I just needed to make sure to be able to bring something up. That's all. I have like so many windows up on this one funny panel. Okay, so we're good. Did everybody else just lose volume? Oh no, there we go. It's just cycling. That was weird.
It went down for like uno momento, but it came back up.
Okay, so what is your next course of action? You visited the doctor. You've gotten that sorted out.
So,
Wait, yeah, no, actually, the doctor has something to note. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, honey. And I've been drinking a lot. It just kind of helps pass the time when I'm bored. Why did your android friend go from female anatomy to male anatomy after my device? Because I'm pretty sure my device doesn't do that.
Can I hear this?
Yeah, you can hear her talking. You're still in the bed. You're in the same room.
I just assumed it was an Android thing.
It's not a typical android aspect. It is
I would say it's really atypical.
it is a symptom or a side effect in connection with my doctor. As you probably saw, the aspect of the nanites themselves, while there were two sets, the initial nanites I have are based on a dual circuitry system. One based upon discord and the human embodies that would be denoted as the seven sins, or all of the negative aspects of a human soul. The other made up of the harmony, made up of the virtues and better nature of most sentient kind. My more murderous inclination is embodied by a more feminine appearance, whereas my more diplomatic or pacifistic nature is, as you see now. Normally, I have to try to keep a balance between, as that was what I was made for. In this instance,
I'm gonna tell you the honest to goodness truth. You do a shit job of it, and you might want to stop being so much of a prick. You were just so mouthy.
Whole existence is like two opposite forces always crashing into each other, and you just gotta separate them. That's like what you do.
Effectively, yes. When I was first constructed, I was the 13th in the line of it. My siblings were each the individual representations of things such as greed, lust, or compassion, honor. That very much a single aspect of what a human was. The Empire sought to harness it, control it, and then maybe find some way to mentally and emotionally control those who would be disobedient to their rule. I was made as a means of all of it together. I'm not sure what other intentions my mother and father wanted of me, but that's what I hope to find out. I humbly apologize for the unrest I have caused. It has been some time since I have been around others that would work with me. My time spent on the XR-71 prison asteroid was not friendly.
Damn.
When
I apologize.
Oh my god. long drawn out story about post-traumatic stress disorder. Damn.
I apologize for not speaking of it sooner, but I did not know who I could trust. I know that they still look for me, and at one point I feared they may have found out I was on the prison astral. 20 years in that one.
Just a curious question. Does Zrix hear any of that?
Well, where you said you were working on your computer stuff,
I mean,
would
it
you
just
go
kind of
with them?
kept me typing.
Yeah.
I assume if everybody left that I would have went with them.
Okay,
I mean,
well, I don't like to ever assume anything you
Yeah.
do, because then I get murders.
Yeah. So wait, what?
Yeah, sorry I had to step away for a little
no,
bit.
it's
What was
fine.
that, Gideon?
Yeah, because then I get murders.
What do you mean you get murders?
I have you people murdering people
Yeah.
when I assume stuff.
He assumed
Yeah.
you would never go back to that hotel.
And then you go back twice when I still haven't made a fucking map for it. So now I'm just gonna have to make a generic map of a hotel.
Well, then we
But yeah.
never use it again.
But yeah, so
But yeah, I would have just went along with everybody and just
Okay,
kind
yeah,
of
then yes,
fooling around
you've
with
heard
my
that then.
currently sorry, go ahead.
Zrix was just going to interject.
Yeah, it's sort of common information.
What do you mean common information?
I will literally access the equivalent of the internet and just pull up information on the MEA project.
These should have been classified and eradicated years ago. How could they possibly have more of this?
Oh, well, okay. It's time for this conversation, I guess. So, there was a fairly infamous hacker, I guess, went by Poltergeist. Sort of was tasked to find information on sort of a cryptid of information, I guess. Something that was sort of like a myth, but he found it and sort of broke one of the toughest encryptions, like, ever, and sort of leaked it, basically across the entire known universe.
Okay,
this is
so
bad.
she's just gonna interrupt you real quick. Honey, you're really stuttering. Would you like a little of this? Maybe a little bit to get you going?
No, I'm fine.
You seem a little nervous. Do you need a shot of anything?
Well, I'm nervous because I'm Poltergeist.
And Zen just kind of does this. Zrix, you are quite literally the luckiest Sheeran in existence right now. If not for the fact that my Discord circuits are currently in repair, as I am pretty sure that everyone in this room would have been eradicated, expunged, and left no traces by which you could be
Well, I mean,
identified.
I've been buying my time until, the proper phase of your emotional being to say something. I've been taking notes. I know exactly what you are.
And I would also humbly ask that you please eradicate any and all information you have.
Well, again, that's how I was brought on to the Empire.
You are so lucky the Discord circuits are fried, man, but he's going to remember. He's going to remember. Discord's going to come back online, and she is not going to be happy.
They tracked me down. I kind of fucked up. And, they found me and brought me on to work for them. But, that being said,
What?
they couldn't even really get into their own files, which is why I was
Oh.
tasked to do it. It was an encryption they had lost. When I broke it, it gave them new information. That's why Reese exists.
No offense to Reese, then. That explains the similarity, but she is missing something.
passive aggressiveness.
PTSD.
The way no, fuck, I ain't got none.
Well, with
Oh,
Reese,
I was hoping you did.
well,
He just kind of goes,
with Reese, it's more they gave her empathy. She can learn emotion from other people rather than having it all crammed into a body at once. It's slightly easier on the being itself if they just learn it slowly over time.
indeed. I would agree with their assessment on that, but they still perplexes me then. Why would they still want to find me? Why would they still want to find my siblings if they have this information?
Well, technically the MEA project was sort of deemed a failure when there wasn't really anything retrievable. They deemed it a failure. You're evidence of that failure.
Oh,
I would think I would think I am possibly my parents' greatest accomplishment, all things considered. But given how long ago that was, I need time to process this. Thank you, Dr. Sheesh, for all of your help. Whatever service you need, I am at your call.
I'm sure I'll figure out something, honey. But as she's speaking, you hear the bell of when someone comes into a shop, which has gone off a few times periodically through the last day. So, whenever that has happened, she's gone to attend to it. She goes to attend to it right now. I'll be just a moment. You can all just relax in here while you get patched up and get dressed. You seem like you'll be good to go. I don't have access to long-term care, so you're just gonna have to try not to touch random objects you find underground. So promise your doctor you'll make sure to avoid that. And no more threesomes.
Well, there goes our treasure hunt. There was no threesome.
Dr. Sheesh, if I may, I only have about 104 credits left of my own, but would it be possible to purchase any sort of microscopic analytical instruments? I wish to further study what it does that cause
Things you don't ask after threesome comments. Things you don't ask after sex comments at all. Wow.
Just a nice little subtle jab at curiosity. I wish to further analyze, and pulls out the hand to further analyze what it was that affected Dwayne and myself. The nanites of this may have been something that sparked the MEA project to begin with. The rewriting of physical and of organic and technological materials together. There's more to this, and I wish to find out what.
I'll look into it. I don't really sell any materials like that, honey, but I'm pretty sure I can find something. Or find someone to get you it. I have a few connections, albeit they're kind of dick bags. So here, let me just go handle what's going on outside, and we'll get you squared away. So just get dressed and get ready, okay?
I was so hoping you were gonna have something right there, because I know the moment she goes through that door, she's gonna die.
Oh,
I know the moment she goes through that door. I know the moment she goes through that door, she's gonna die.
I know. I'm glad I'm not the only one who had that vibe.
Oh, I'll just be a minute. Get yourselves ready. Bang!
Jesus Christ.
I don't think it's gonna be.
And now we wait for Gideon to rewrite it.
No, there was no rewrites. You don't have precognitive shit.
You don't know that?
I do know that. What's about to happen in 2 minutes?
Something very not something.
Oh, something very not something. But you may
Yeah,
be
look,
correct. I guess you are precognitive.
Predicting the future is not something set in stone. Things change.
No,
yeah,
you're
Zen's
not a
just gonna-
precognitive. You're a bullshitter, is what you are.
Zen's gonna just get his stuff back together, make sure his battle staff and the pulse rifle are what he uses. He actually is going to take the semi-automatic pistol and throw it into his bag and put the pulse caster pistol in on the quick release sheath on his right hand. Since he's in full harmony at the moment, anything he's going to do is going to be non-lethal or aim to just knock out and render unconscious.
So, a few moments pass, and you can hear noises from the other side of the the storefront. So, if anybody wants to roll perception to try and make out what they are, you can.
Can I roll perception to see if there are like any weapons or anything near her desk?
I mean, you can.
Ooh, excuse me. Sorry about that.
How dare you.
17 for Zen.
19 for Dwayne.
Nice.
Jesus fuck.
23 for Reese.
Oh no.
It was
just chilling.
7.
What are we doing? I'm sorry.
Perception to hear what's going on up front. Also, Zrix, as Zen is getting all the stuff together, he does look at you and goes, I apologize in advance for whatever discord may exude.
So,
But I am very grateful for this information. Thank you.
Okay, so while you're doing this, by the way, this is a ferret in a dead sleep. He's just kind of
A dead sleep
sleeping.
ferret.
Yeah, so he's just kind of now that woke him up.
Just
Yeah, he was in a
It
dead
is-
sleep. And
it is a limp fur noodle. Wait, no, bring back the limp fur noodle.
Hey guys, give me like
He
1
literally just
minute.
went like this.
I really need to take a leak. So I
Okay,
will
take
be.
a BRB.
Are we doing a be right back?
Yeah,
Okay.
All of us?
yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Be right
Alrighty.
back.
And we're back.
You rolled perceptions. What did everybody get?
17 for Zen.
I had a 26.
Dang it! I got a 19.
Where is
The dude's a bug with tremor sense, man. We ain't gonna outsee
the? Hold
that.
on.
One day, I will show him what a perception roll is.
Today is not that.
Yeah. When you
Um,
Today's not that day.
You realize I have a +9 to perception, right?
Because you have like 17 eyes. Oh, no, you don't.
I have 2.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Don't assume. I understand you're tiny and he's really tall and you can't
I
see the
just
top of
figured there
his
was
head.
some up on the top, yeah.
No, multiple arms. Multiple arms.
yeah, I have 4 arms, 2 of which are functional, and the other 2 are smaller. I can do like gestures with them, so I can like flip off security cameras with them, but I can't like hold
Are
them.
they like tinier arms? That's what
Yeah,
I'm
they're
wondering.
Hands in your
smaller. They're
palms.
2 smaller arms,
Itty-bitty
and they're like
arms.
really weak. Yeah.
So they kind of look like when a small person is doing that thing where they act like they're your arms, but you also have your regular arms.
I guess. Yeah.
I don't even
Like,
know what that means.
It's
Like when you put your hands behind your back and the other person like their arms.
Oh,
through
I
the
thought you meant
hole.
like in your shirt, like a T-Rex. Like a T-shirt.
Yeah,
No.
he has 2 normal arms, and then there's 2 smaller ones underneath them, but they're like too weak to hold anything. They're actually technically
Yeah,
referred
sure,
to as
that's
like
what those are.
mating and ceremonial arms.
What did you do? No, don't go to Google.
Ceremony.
Oh god damn it, Dimension! I didn't even fucking think of that. Fuck.
What?
Discord then decided to go back to the crime because they wanted to try and money or could. It was cordoned off.
I thought
While
that
the appearance changed, the coat was still the same, even though it had a red glow instead.
You know,
it's a good thing you
This-
wiped those security cameras 4 times. Or was it 3? I love the beep at the perfect moment, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you
or
roll over,
I mean like
who rolled over 15? I would say show of hands.
I did.
But
All
Me.
of us, I think.
No,
All
not
of it.
all of us. No.
did Nosh let you down? Was Nosh so obsessed with her sandwiches that she had to just
Nosh
be like,
came up short.
Ooh, yeah. I got a nat 1. I got something in my eye.
Oh,
I got a
well, then,
whisker
yeah.
in my eye.
Oh,
you got a
no.
whisker in your eye. That's painful. Okay, so
Ow.
everybody
Too busy
else can
drinking.
hear the commotion outside. It sounds like there's yelling, and you hear a big thud, and yeah, that's what you hear. No sounds of like gunfire or anything like that.
A quick question, because I only just noticed this. A hospital 420 friendly?
Medicinal.
Yeah, it's 420 friendly if you're up for it, I guess.
Space weed.
Blaze it.
We blazing it, fam.
In space.
What would okay? While I'm setting this up for any purposes here, what would you say you would call space weed? And it can't be baby bottled pop dust.
No, that's what keeps Discord Zen in her cage,
I mean,
and he's all out.
I mean,
The Green Horizon.
in a technical sense, isn't like weed already like a space thing? Because they call like the fucking brownies like space brownies.
Oh, no! I know what we call space weed. Green Lantern.
No.
Because if you smoke some of that, you're gonna lighten.
Yeah, what's really great about that is that Warner Brothers will sue us. So let's
That
not
what?
lie. Yeah.
No, I said you called it the Green Lantern.
Oh yeah.
What is
oh
that?
yeah, because the
What is
the
that?
the copyright.
What was
It's
that?
a token. It's just a token. Relax.
It looks like something out of the Matrix.
It could be.
It's
Shit, are we fighting Keanu Reeves?
You are not fighting Keanu. Oh my god. Okay.
Keanu Reeves, oh my god.
No. See, copyright. We're fighting Keeves, okay? Everything's fine.
We're fighting his best friend,
No,
Spencer Reeves.
No, Keanu is like the chillest.
Accompanied by
All
Ask
right,
Jeeves.
So what do we got going on here? We got you can hear noises from behind the wall, the door. Yeah, we never want to fight Keanu Reeves. Has anyone here seen
Yeah.
what is that
He
film
is
called?
Neo.
No, not Matrix, that other film. John Wick. Has anyone here
Yeah,
seen
no,
John
he
Wick?
is John Wick. He is Neo. Like
No.
is just So
I mean, can we all agree that Keanu Reeves is a sexy vampire as well before we get started?
Yeah.
He's an
well, he did
immortal.
start. He was in Dracula.
He's a fucking immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keanu Reeves
Yeah,
for
no,
next
I know your
Highlander.
secret, but I won't tell anyone.
Okay, so
so-
what does everybody want to do? Let's start off with Reese, since you haven't been like too talkative. What do you want to do? You've heard on the other side of the door that there's some commotion and a slam.
Who else has heard? Everybody above.
Everybody
15.
but Nosh, yeah. So
Okay. I guess I kind of to Rick's, see what he wants to do.
okay, and Zrix, Reese is looking at you, doing those like military hand gestures that they don't have any idea what they actually mean. 'Cause I clearly don't either.
Shit. Okay. Well.
Okay, you want to shit?
Sure.
There's a bathroom.
I made
It
sure.
has a sink.
Don't do that in the sink, though.
Perception for toilet paper.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna try and like peek out the door and see what the fuck is happening.
Okay, so roll stealth.
Gotcha. That is a 25.
Also, Idris Elba.
Don't even say Idris Elba's name, or I might literally jizz my pants.
Apparently, Gideon's just like, don't even say Idris Elba.
I'll get that image
Otherwise,
in my
you're
head,
what?
and I'll be like, oh.
Why?
No, because no, yeah, that's just he's like milk chocolate for Gideon, just like, oh, yeah, he's melting.
Yeah, no, he is literally one of the sexiest men I've ever seen.
They're such good.
Okay.
So let's not talk about Idris Elba and get me distracted by this. Okay, 25 in stealth? Yes, you do stealth. You creak open the door and you see what looks to be an Imperial officer who's wearing heavy armor, more than traditional, just like garb. kind of like the equivalent of like what a modern day SWAT person would look like. You know, like where they're wearing body armor and stuff like that. They're more geared, but they are clearly a police officer. Behind them is a robot of some sort that looks well armed, like a bipedal robot, not a little Matrix robot floating around. It's like literally this is a war machine kind of security robot, right? You can see that the officer is holding Sheesh's head down on the countertop, basically screaming at her. You can make out different things. They all sound quite possessive. Like, I'm not going to let you do this to me. You don't get a say in this. Before you close the door, and it looks like they're having a somewhat personal dispute.
So yeah, I'll just kind of like, close the door back, step back over to everybody else. Just,
there's Imperial officers, or at least one. It's holding Shisha's head down on a table and yelling at her.
And what's he yelling?
A lot of stuff.
Well, that's descriptive.
It sounds more like a personal dispute, but I'm unsure. But there's also a pretty heavily armed robot in there too. So.
Well, do you know what kind of robot it is?
Do I know what kind of robot it is?
From glance, yes, I can give you that answer. It is a patrol-class security robot. It is a medium construct. It has weapons on it and a actual Gatling gun on its right shoulder.
It's what he just said.
Zen is typing in his Riscom spell cache. I promised her I'd help. Well, she did. Let's see if maybe this might.
You want to tell us what you're doing before you go ahead and do it?
Well, yeah, I did it.
And as you see him hit a blue crystal with runes, you actually watch as his begins to shift. He is casting disguise self through spell cache, and he is making himself appear like a female Lashunta with similar features but younger to Sheesh.
Okay.
It sounds like a personal dispute, apparently. If the man sees someone that daughter, maybe he'll err on the side of better judgment than to harm someone's mother in front of their child.
Well, you don't know how personal.
You put a lot of faith into someone that you don't even know.
Welcome to
You just
harmony.
made yourself into a little girl to go out and face a giant man with a robot who's.
No, it looks like it would be like an older, like an older child that may have been away.
Adolescent.
Not like little guard. Yeah.
Hey, get in.
I have plus 10 to my disguise as long as I have this.
Okay, yeah, you're rolling disguise.
Yup.
Gideon, is there a cup around somewhere?
A cup?
Yeah, a cup. Just
Yeah,
raise a
sure,
drinking
there's a
cup.
cup,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So.
Can I do that thing where like I put it up against the wall and listen?
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, you can.
All right, I want to do that.
So
roll perception.
Awesome. Don't fuck it up.
I rolled an 11 with a 1 for disguise plus the 10 for that, and that means I'm at my disguise. Damn, Dwayne.
I got a nat 20, by the way, Gideon.
Yeah, no, you can hear the conversation. Okay, so I really don't feel comfortable reenacting it, but they are talking like they have actually been in a relationship. He is demanding her to stop with all the bullshit. She's his property. She's going to do what he says.
Okay.
And she's going to come back home no matter what.
Dwayne is aggressively snapping his fingers and pointing at Zen and just like motioning like the cross at the neck, like no.
I'm just gonna go
He
on
kind of shrugs like,
And he is like aggressively with a very angry face, like, come here, come here.
What? What, Dwayne?
That's I don't know the exact circumstance of the relationship, but you going out there looking like the daughter, that's not gonna work.
It was a really good costume, though. Like, if she had a daughter, she would look just like. That was so good.
Yeah.
Then,
But apparently this asshole just wants to drag her back home and be a bit of a dick.
You just let me know when I need to start making will saves again for whenever the Discord circuits come back online, Gideon.
Yeah, well, you're good right now. So
Okay.
Okay, so
Well,
You know,
what am I
Dwayne-
supposed to do with this? The spell's going to be active for a bit of time yet.
you're just gonna have to
Well-
sit back.
Enjoy,
I mean, I can
enjoy
alter the way it's going to look. for the
enjoy looking
duration.
fancy. Look, can either of you? You said there was a robot with them, right?
Yeah.
Can you hack that robot?
Well, I mean, if I could get line of sight on it, I might be able to from a distance. Rix is better for more up-close hacking.
Okay, so what is it? We have an empath here as well. Maybe they want to try and do some sort of dispute, like resolving or anything like that. Get in there and see if they can break it up, or you guys want to engage
yes.
in combat.
Well, if we can go the non-violent way first.
Yeah, so like
Yeah,
we have a
Yeah.
mystic who's an empath, so this might be a good time to make use of that as well.
I think Reese has something, right?
What do you mean? Like,
Don't you have a spell that's sort of like calm emotions or?
let's see. I don't believe so.
Well, take a look at all your spells.
No. I have stabilize, telekinetic projectile, detect affliction, fatigue, detect thoughts, mind thrust, and mystic cure.
Okay. Well, do you have diplomacy or anything like that?
I do not believe so, but let me double check.
We are not very good talkers.
Yeah, I think that I'm gonna put some into that because you guys are all really smart. I'm not.
No, I do not have diplomacy.
Okay. Well, I mean, you guys can always try and talk to them. You can try and, instigate a fight. You have options here. What do some of your spells do, Reese? So that can. What were their names again? Let me take a look.
Sure. Let me know when to go.
Well, I'm only in the spells section now, so give me the name of the first one, or something that sounds like it could be useful.
Detect thoughts.
Detect thoughts. Okay, that seems like it could be useful because maybe you could detect what the dude is thinking and maybe 60
That's a
feet,
good
cone
one.
shape, concentration up to a minute. Will negate. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, you could use detect thoughts on him and try and maybe, use that information to influence his decision making.
Okay.
I'll let you do that. That seems like it would be a fun idea. That way we don't have to just
that's
go
cool.
killing everywhere.
Reese would prefer non-lethal ways of doing things. Okay.
I mean, I'll just get my gun ready just in case.
Oh yeah, no, that's always a good plan as well. Be like, I'll talk to you while my brother has a sniper rifle.
20
Okay, I tried to
on
mic
this, right?
drop the dice and it flew everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What? Okay. So, are you gonna go to the door and try and edge your way into this conversation?
Yay.
Let's see. Hang on. How what's the distance that I could use it?
60 feet in a cone. I believe, though, you need line of sight. Well, it actually doesn't say.
Who likes will never outrun.
You know what? I feel like you can use it through the. Yeah, I believe you can use it through the wall. You just need a minute to cast it. So, there's still.
Yeah, I
having
would
a
think
conversation.
for psionics, as long as they know the person's there,
Yeah,
or
which
something
they,
like
which
this.
they did from the perception, so they can sense them.
Okay.
I have to roll a d20 or no?
Yeah, you have to roll a d20.
Yeah.
It's going to go against their will.
Why? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So
Oh wait, what's her spell DC? It should be will save against their spell DC. They don't
Oh,
need to
yeah,
roll.
okay, so let me see. Sorry, I haven't gotten to use... Okay, intelligence score, there you go. Yeah, the spell penetrates through barriers. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so what is your will... what is your... Give me one moment, because this is not like a normal... It's a divination spell, so let me just look up how to do this. Will negates, yes. See text. Spell resistance.
Look, look. Oh.
Spell resistance. 265. There we go. Okay. And give me 1 second. I'm just looking up the rules on spell resistance if they have any.
sure.
Oh, this is a perfect situation for Reese, though. This is great.
Yeah, no, I like it, and I like the idea that you want to do something to. I didn't want to kill this person, but I wanted to put in an uncomfortable situation here, and I feel like this is a good one without overdoing it. But I don't feel comfortable, acting like a abusive jackass.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
So either way, you get to talk him down or you get to kill him. It's great. So it's cathartic.
Zen's with Reese right now, and preferably no killing. Especially if this guy's like in heavy Imperial armor.
Oh yeah,
Man,
these guys.
He's in
He's
full
in the
harmony
most
mode.
Imperial armor possible.
Yeah, that's bad.
He's the
that guy goes-
imperialistic of the
He even
Imperial.
has Imperial underwear and Under Armour on.
Ugh.
Under Armour
Two on his
underwear.
ass.
Imperial
that
brand
says
cup.
Imperial for life.
Yeah, it's like gold trunks with a purple crotch
And a
line.
trench trap. That's the same thing.
With a, like, I love the Empire on the butt. Like the booty shorts. Okay.
And then,
All,
like,
all
the pen that
Imperial
says, "Ask me
officers,
about the
man
Empire,"
and
right
woman, have to wear booty shorts.
Tiny mini skirts. For you Full Metal Alchemist fans.
I get it.
Speaking of, there was a thing the other day that was like, they was talking about how there's all these anime with cat girls, and they wanted to know where all the dog girls are, and then they were like, I just realized that there's an anime with a dog girl, and I immediately regret this decision.
Wow.
And somebody was like, what anime? And they were like, Full Metal Alchemist.
Terrible.
That is really sad, by the way.
I need to drink. I need to drink because of that. That was beautiful.
that
All right, so who's going out there talking down?
Reese's, I'm just looking what this DC would be.
Okay.
Based on what her spell modifier is, let's see. Save DC, it's usually 8 plus your ability modifier plus your proficiency.
That's where I'm just having trouble finding it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna look up at the Mystic class. We haven't gotten a chance for her to use a lot of her spells, which this is a perfect one. So,
Wombat,
Yes.
is your spell casting based on wisdom? Because I know Technomancer is intelligence. What is your wisdom score?
there we go.
And I have a 19.
So that's at least a 4 modifier. So that would be 8
4
plus
plus-
4 is 12.
No, it's 10 plus the spell's level, which is 1. So that's 11 plus 4, 15.
Yeah.
It's 15.
Oh, I need to increase the DCs on my thing. I've been selling my short.
Well, that's for her class, but yeah, I'll double check with yours. Okay, so.
It's okay,
15, I
it's
have to
fine.
roll 15 or higher, and oof, that's not good.
Hmm.
All right, so you are, after a minute, you are able to sense his thoughts through it. He is in a amount of mental anguish. He is a lot of rage. You're seeing just like past indiscretions on his self. He's projecting his insecurities onto his ex-wife. You find out that they are not officially divorced, but you know she left him because of shit like this, and he is lashing out and abusing his power to do so.
Okay. So I'm still with everybody, correct?
Yes.
Oh, first things first, I want to tell them what's going on.
Okay. Got ourselves a fuckboy.
Okay, I just had a look into this guy's head, and he's not good. They were married, and, well, technically they still are, but she left him because he's an abusive asshole.
Good for her.
Okay, Dwayne,
now
very good
he's
call on
back.
that one.
But now he's back, and he wants to try to drag her away with him, and his position as an Imperial to do it.
So he wants to use his position, his government position, to, like, arrest her and kidnap her?
To strong-arm her into coming back with him.
Alright, let's smoke this motherfucker.
Mate. Now,
No,
hold
wait,
on,
wait.
Nosh.
I am in agreement with Dwayne. Let's think about this. What we're about to do with the prison, if an Imperial soldier suddenly goes missing around this, we could jeopardize Sheesh, we could jeopardize Nemzi, and what we need to get out of the prison.
Okay, well, let's make sure that this motherfucker doesn't do this to anyone else anymore, but he can live or whatever, but he's not going to tell anyone about it because that would be bad. But he needs to not be okay when he leaves. Yeah?
Reese,
No? Yeah?
what else? Is there anything else you could possibly do?
Wait a minute. Hang on a second.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
So, Gideon, I grabbed that Imperial jacket
Yeah.
from the mine. What does it look like? Like, is it...
Like a high-ranking officer's outfit.
Better than this guy's?
Yeah. Like, you know,
I have,
like
like-
how he would look like a soldier, this would look like the guy he reports to.
I have my disguise self still going.
I will... Yeah, I'll toss the jacket over to Zen and just...
This is a higher ranking officer's jacket. Perhaps you could use this to try and talk him down. Tell him
I
to
could-
get out of here.
I could certainly try. Just a moment. Reese, here. And he's actually going to pop off one of his ears and hand it to Reese. It has a very short distance, like a shortwave radio. If you can still determine what he's feeling, let me know through this. I'll adapt what I say to him based upon how his emotions go.
Ooh, I like
Think you can do that?
Feelings are my specialty, so...
At least one of us has to have specialty in them. And he says it actually with that sad. You're definitely better in that regard. So he kind of... He'll shrug off his coat, toss it to Dwayne, and goes, please don't damage that. I don't want Discord getting pissed off again. Throws the
Don't worry.
soldier's coat over, and based on the size of it, again, you can make him. I can make myself look slightly. It looks like it belonged to a human.
Okay, yeah.
Like based on the size.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a name on it?
No, not on the clothing.
There's no name on the clothing. Was there any face to the identification badges?
I was about to say the credentials that I got. Is there any kind of like identifying pictures on them or whatever?
There is a name on the credentials. It's kind of like an ID badge, but you don't put it on your thing. It's like a thing that you have in your wallet or you swipe.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no facial recognition for that, no name. Okay, I can pretty much ad-lib this then. All right. I make myself look grizzled, like I've seen time fighting off any sort of rebel scum, especially here on the planet. Might have just arrived. I make myself kind of... Fuck it! I make myself look like Nate Summers. I make myself look like fucking Cable.
Oh, okay. Yeah, from Marvel. Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Josh Brolin.
And
you Brolin.
I open the door and I go...
Before he walks out,
just make sure that he knows that he can never come back here and do this again.
He looks back and in the voice that he's going to use... I aim to make sure he doesn't want to stay on this bloody planet.
Okay, so...
Gives a nod of assurance and steps through the door.
Okay, so you're going to go through the door and interrupt them. He takes notice of you and immediately kind of like tenses up but gets his hand off of her neck and puts it on, like lets her get back up.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't tell me you had company.
Oh, I'm afraid, soldier. It's a little bit more than company.
Yep, that's good.
Okay, so,
Says like this.
Yeah. Immediately you can feel like the wave of anxiety. This is to Reese. You can feel the wave of anxiety of him. Like his rage is kind of replacing itself with fear, and he's trying to, track who this guy is. He recognizes the officer's outfit and is wondering why an Imperial officer is here. So,
soldier,
Reese has to relay this to you.
Oh, right.
Yeah. First, he got him scared, so that's good. But I overtake him more than the confusion.
All right. Crack the neck. Soldier, I've had a very long day. I'm not sure if you're aware of a situation that has occurred at the Vexel Mines, but I have had to oversee the cleanup for this. I come home to a person that has shown me great respect, love, and care in this courtship. And I see you mistreated her in a way that is greatly depreciative of what this empire is to bring to worlds like this. And he is just like the slow clicking of boots as he's walking forward.
Okay. Yeah. That's why don't you roll Intimidate as well?
Okay.
He's going to get a minus because you are reading exactly what he's fearing.
I get a minus?
No, he gets a minus.
He does.
Okay. Not to mention he's got +2 to the DC anyway because Android.
Nice.
It's not a good awe moment until Wolfie.
Sorry, she's watching Jungle Book.
Oh.
17.
Yeah, I rolled a 2, so you roll with it.
Actually peeing
Like-
his pants right now.
He is also keeping an eye on the robot because he's not sure if this thing can maybe see through what he's doing, but he's just kind of glancing. You come in here with heavy artillery, aimed for the front lines. Is it any wonder that she looks at you with fear then? Well, soldier!
Okay, so Reese is now starting to get, like, he is pretty terrified of the whole ordeal because he's kind of stammering for a response. He's thinking about coming back later when this guy isn't around, or, maybe, jumping around when she's, not around him.
I have
He's
a
trying
quick,
to think of
I have a
ways
quick
around this.
question.
Reese, I am... Yeah.
Still up, by the way, so I can actually know what he's thinking as well as sensing his... Or is that...
No, you're still
Or
connected
do I
with him,
just...
yeah. You can still read his thoughts.
So, he is terrified of you to the point where he might soil himself. However, trying to come back when you're not here.
Reese for MVP. This trick is so fucking good. I love this.
Yeah.
So, squares up. I mean, you know how like broad-shouldered Cable looks and shit like that. Like just arms behind it. Moves his right arm out and makes it in. You know, it looks like it's seen some battle. It has like the shingles prosthetic. You know, it's an arm that's been missing. Moves it. So, Jen, I lost this on Centaurus Proxy 4. Sheer an incursion prior to their inclusion and treated. They only got one arm. I took the arms off of every single Sheeran that crossed my path with just this one. That's going to pale in comparison to what I'm sure the higher brass at the penitentiary would probably do, knowing that you strut around, using your power, your colors, our esteemed imperial regalia, to promote such heinous incidents. I am sorely disappointed in you.
All right, he takes a deep sigh. I have.
I'm sorry, it's Rick's.
Why don't we just? You guys can hear this in the background. How is everybody describing like his or how is everybody feeling about his treatment of the Sheeran people? Like, what kind of facial expression is Rick doing?
This exactly.
Hey, he went for it, man. You blew his secret all over the place.
I mean,
Reese
Dwayne,
kind of pats him on the back.
You guys have to stop blowing each other. It doesn't end well.
yeah, Dwayne's just kind of shrugging, like, yeah, that sounds legit.
Was not my intention to go against the imperial rhetoric. I am deeply ashamed of my behavior and will. I will be. I am sorry for my actions, and I will make sure to not return. You have a. He's kind of stammering. And Reese, you can still read his mind. He is now like just completely afraid of the scenario and the repercussions that he's backing down and gonna leave. Which you can relay over to Zen. I'm sorry, did I get AFK'd out? I can't hear anybody.
Oh no. Okay, no, I know what happened.
Hold on.
Okay, we're gonna have to. I have to be right back really quick because I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I really don't want to interrupt the flow of the game. People are hearing when I get messaged all night, so there's this random booping. Because my sound.
I think
goes
it's
back on
cute.
when I reinstalled Discord. In order to change it, I have to go. I just went and muted Discord on my computer, not even thinking that's muting everyone. Oh, just mute Discord on my computer, and it's like, wait, that's where everyone's talking.
I was like,
good lord.
I'm alone in space.
Oh,
That.
I was just trying to give you a big hug, Reese.
I
I'm
don't
so
want to go
glad.
on the BR back screen, so I'm just gonna hide the cameras really quick. And
Yeah,
you'll know
1
to cut
second,
this
guys.
out. I have to go into my settings and turn off sounds. I'm really sorry, guys. I forgot.
I don't know if-
Yeah, no,
Back.
you're good. You're good, fam.
I don't know if. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. You know that you can go in and put streamer mode on so that you won't get the bleeps and bloops.
Well, it is on streamer mode. Where are the Discord sounds coming from then? Do you have sounds on? Does your
Wait, are you
Discord-
hearing beep boops?
Yeah.
That's roll 20.
That's the audio. That's real 20.
Is that roll 20?
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever someone types a message, like, Reese just booped Nosh's nose.
Oh, shoot. So I just interrupted.
That
for
boop
literally
right
no
there.
reason.
That's booping.
Okay, my bad, guys. We're good then.
It's okay,
Boop.
Listen to my dad.
Everyone boot back clam.
You know, tell
Chat,
Deacon
get
that
on
I
it.
can hear you guys. I have my headset off, but, my bad.
Everybody's laughing and just enjoying your company.
Okay. I hope
So-
they're enjoying my company.
All good
Bye.
things.
Uh,
All good things,
Yep.
Bad Clam.
So
That's warm.
steps up beside Sheesh, just looks at the soldier.
Well, I didn't hear. Did you hear me when I relayed the instructions
Yes.
to Reese? Okay, Reese. What did
Yeah.
you say?
And
I
Reese
didn't hear
relayed it to
shit.
me.
But I didn't hear shit. Oh, well, yeah, it's fine.
All right, so if you want, I'll just say the same thing.
Yeah, that'd be great. I would love to hear it.
Okay. What I said was, it worked. He's too scared to ever come back.
Lean down. Expect a full reprimanding and write-up when I return to the penitentiary. I catch any whiff of any harm this woman again. Regardless of the source, I will come for you first. Is that clear?
Okay. And yeah, he books it.
Before he books it, while they're doing that, when after I hear Reese say that he's scared and he's not going to come back, can I possibly talk to her for just a second?
Reese or
Yeah, Reese.
yeah, talk to Reese.
Hey, you should tell Zen to get that guy's credentials because he's going to. Do we need more? Like, would more be better? Would we be able to get his information? Because maybe we would want to keep it for later. But I just feel like, how many officers' credentials do we need? Would we be able to get his, and it would be worth anything?
Well, I mean, if Zrix is in the same room, I would just be like,
Well, we have the credentials of a higher ranking officer.
Okay, well, I mean, if one is all we need, then that's good. Then that's fine. Never mind.
Yeah, I think the one will do.
Yes, we want to have his name too. Maybe, I don't know, frame him later.
As I'm looking at this
What
guy,
do
and
you
like,
think?
does he have a name badge?
Well, no, she knows his name because she read his mind.
Oh,
Well, does he have like officers' papers?
Well, he's not an officer. He's more of a grunt. You know, like cop.
Dang.
So he's a small fry.
Yeah, small
Yep.
fry.
Okay, I got it covered.
Yeah, you got it covered. For placeholder names, because I didn't think you guys would not just straight up kill him. We'll call him Officer Dickbag until I come up with something better.
Officer Douchebog.
Douchebag. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
It's pronounced
Welcome.
Douchebag,
Oh,
not
oh.
douchebag.
DOOSHBOG.
Yep, douchebog. Or douchebag. I love it. So yeah, just kind of after the door closes, like that he and the droid both leave.
Yeah, everybody left.
So kind of leans out the door,
His name, Ima.
goes, "Whew." And as he exhales, the form just drops as he kneels down to check on Sheesh.
Well,
Okay, Reese.
She did you touch her or anything, or are you just looking at her?
I've got a hand on her shoulder as I go. as I just kind of say, "Okay, Reese."
Okay, so she flinches
kind of
at
feeling
your touch
very
and
unbalanced.
She just moves away from you. She's really like just rattled.
Aww.
It's all right, Sheesh. It's all right. He's gone, and I don't think he's going to be coming back. Reese, if you could bring me my ear, please. I have a horrible sense of vertigo without that right. You did expertly, by the way. Well done.
That's what I do.
I'm just gonna walk in and like cross my arms and just.
Well, you better hope that he doesn't call your bluff because Sheeran are actually typically a more communal race. We kind of get along with everybody.
Well, consider it's repayments for the hacking. Better this than what Discord would have had in mind.
I mean, it's fair enough. I'm just saying. I would hope that he doesn't do his research later. And
Does he look like a guy who do his research?
I don't know.
He
Officer
did
Drew
really
Fogg does not look like he does his research now.
I was just gonna say,
I was in this guy's head.
Yeah.
The IQ of mayonnaise.
Nasha's gonna grab Shisha's flask and then come out and join everyone.
Okay, and she's still really rattled. Maybe Reese has any like magic or anything, or empathic skills that might be able to calm her.
I have stabilize basically, but that's not for actual physical wounds.
That's for physical wounds, yeah. You can. What are your spells?
Let's see. Oh, tell me when you're ready.
Alright, and what are we ready for? Okay, what's your name? Your spell names?
Okay, so detect magic,
Uh-huh.
telekinetic projectile, but that is an attack. Detect affliction.
Mm-hmm.
Detect thoughts.
I mean,
Mind thrust and mystic cure, which let me see what that does again.
I will say, just in the meantime, Zerx is just gonna.
Can I please have the jacket back? I want to keep that.
Oh, right. This. He sheds and throws it back.
well, she does look physically injured. He was, kind of beating on her and slamming her head into this. So if you'd like, you can use Mystic Cure to try and patch her up. That might make her feel better.
Sure. I'll do that.
Okay, so you restore 1d8 plus your Wisdom modifier to her health, and so you just roll a d8 and then add 4.
Do I get my ear back?
No.
Here.
Did you say ear you go? I hope you didn't miss that opportunity.
It's an 8 with the modifier.
Alright, so you heal it for 8. And she starts feeling a little calmer. She takes her flask. And she takes a sip. I don't know how you did that. He has never been calm. And I've never seen him so scared.
It's okay, love. I do magic.
And she kind of goes over to you and she hugs you.
Oh,
It's
okay.
If any of you ever need anything, you just come back. It's free. You sure he's not coming back?
Oh no, absolutely not. His trousers.
And besides, if he does work where we're headed, perhaps the Discord Circus will be back online. It may be one of the times both sides are in agreement that a person needs to... Pardon you?
The maniacal
Get it,
laughter about
buddy.
talking about beating up or killing a domestic abuser. That's-
It was just like the timing for... I'm talking about how both the Discord and Harmony are in agreement this guy needs to die, and get just like the maniacal laughter. It's like Harmony's just laughing like, yes, you agree, we get to kill somebody, and we don't have to fight each other. It was really good timing.
We're getting along.
It's okay. It's okay. It was just the timing was fantastic.
I'm gonna close up shop early.
Well, let me put it this way. If he did come back, normally I don't like to settle things with blood, but I'd be more than happy to look the other way that time.
Holy shit.
She gives you a tight hug again, and thanks everybody for what they did, and she's gonna close up shop early. And everybody, let's see. 'Cause normally, that was a really creative way to solve this. So I'm gonna give everybody experience for that.
Oh, yes.
There you go.
Guys, we're kicking ass this time.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Like,
kicking
for
ass without
real.
legit kicking ass.
Yes! We're verbally kicking asses.
But also, Drix would just be like,
Also, it may not be a bad idea to let Nimsy know what happened. Perhaps she can, put some sort of watch out over here or something. Make sure she's protected.
Get cold, brother.
Okay, so everybody's gonna get
Yeah.
400 experience.
Wow!
Yes, Samoas are so good, by the way.
Oh,
Best Girl Scout cookie.
I
Yes.
agree.
Tagalongs, man, tagalongs.
Peanut butter, though. Peanut butter.
Right? It's so good.
No, it's
Tag along?
disgusting.
Yes. Oh.
I have no problem ripping Zrix's arms off now.
Peanut butter is disgusting. It's
I
an
love peanut
atrocity.
butter. I
You're
can eat it out of
disgusting.
the jar.
I think everyone, all of us, one day
Yeah.
should just have some peanut butter and just like scoop it up with our
Dude,
hands like bears.
A spoonful, a
fucking
nice
gross.
big spoonful of crunchy peanut butter to where you get that
I'll
nice
do a
smooth.
I don't know
it's
about
like,
crunchy.
Yeah, I wouldn't do crunch.
oh,
Good with strawberry jelly.
No,
Ooh,
I love
there you
it.
go.
I love it creamy, that creamy goodness.
I'm really excited. I got this stuff called PB2 that's powdered peanut butter we're gonna put into our breakfast shakes. I'll let y'all know how it is.
nice.
I hope
God
it's
damn it! Now I want like sweet stuff. Backclamp.
Haha.
You said
We'll
400?
go. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll go kiss your wife.
Yeah, no, that's exactly. I tried to be like backclamp, and then I did a kiss motion, and she did this face.
You want sweet, but she doesn't want sour right now.
Ooh.
We're sweet and salty, you good person thing.
You good shot. Sweet and salty.
Suck it, Trebek.
All right, so everybody, like I said, gets 400 XP, and you guys now have the option to go back to Nemzi. You're both feeling much better. It's been 2 days since your, rejuvenation of it.
You were cutting out what?
I said you're more than welcome to go back to Nemzi's now. It's been 2 days, 48
I thought it'd been
hours
4
since-
days since we took 2 days each.
Oh, that's right. It's been 4 days. Because you
Yeah,
sucked
what's
it. You sucked at taking futuristic medicine. Like, how bad are you?
Bleh. Discord didn't want to go back in her cage. I'm sorry.
So what does this hand look like that we've got in this jar that's trying to grow an arm? and
Oh,
a-
that's right. It's been several days. I pull it out. What does it look like?
Is that like an elbow?
No, it
It's
just looks
flipping
like a
us off
bloated
in the
hand.
jar.
Yeah,
What?
Oh, it looks bloated now.
yeah, because it's in a jar full of liquid.
No, it held battery packs. It's like completely airtight.
Oh, I thought it was like a liquid jar. Then
No,
it's
it's airtight.
it's just there.
Is it any bigger?
No,
That's what she said.
It did not slowly grow into something. It's just kind of like stable.
Okay.
Is it decaying at all?
No, just look like you have a hand.
Is it moving?
You'd have to touch it to see. It's not moving on its own.
I'm not fucking touching anything.
Nobody better touch that. I don't want to go through that.
Do not touch it under any circumstances.
I like everybody's
Not
looking at this jar and be like, no, we're not touching this.
At least
We
not
learned the
properly
first time about
protected.
touching foreign objects.
But I'm still very curious as to the species that progenited this. The aspect of
Well, the thing is,
Like-
it's a humanoid hand. It's like mixed with, whatever it is that's affecting it. It's for all intents and purposes humanoid. So it's not like an alien hand.
I mean, again, the species that progenited the nanites
Oh,
that
yeah,
are causing this, though. The aspect of what they are doing, they are synthesizing technology to flesh in a way vastly different than anything, even in the MEA project. It makes me wonder, did the Empire stumble across this by accident, or were they looking for this?
That is a good question.
I mean, it was at the bottom of the mine.
I'll
It was
never
probably
tell.
accidental.
Piggyback, did it look like the entrance into this area was made by accident, or that it was purposely carved out to get to this section?
It looked like it was discovered on accident.
Ah. You may be right then, Dwayne. Let us just hope that if any survivors did manage to get out of there, they weren't able to bring any information with them. If the Empire
Well,
would get
didn't we
there...
find that access card at the beginning? And Zrix mentioned something about somebody getting out.
Oh dear.
Oh yeah, our captain.
Holds up the hand and goes, well, either way, we can't look side to side as a slow grin goes across his face. Get their hands on this information. Huh? Huh?
No.
I thought I'd give it a try.
She hands you a bill. Alright.
He just hangs his head, puts his hood back up.
What does everybody want to do next?
Dwayne wants to go back to Quasar.
Yep, so does Nosh.
Was he staying? Well, I forget if we established if he was staying there or was he staying elsewhere.
What do you mean? Who was staying where?
Was Dwayne just staying at Quasar?
Yeah, you were chilling there as a bodyguard kind of thing.
All right.
Is there a place where I could go to get some more grenades?
Yeah, do you guys want to go like shopping, spend some credits?
I would like to, please. And
sure.
Someplace that I could sell at as well.
Okay, well, so grenades are kind of like military hardware. So would you perhaps be looking for someone who is selling an illicit deals?
Okay.
Right, but if you recall, there was a person who sold you illegal medications.
Yeah, but that guy's an asshole. Okay.
I mean, I don't think there's a lot of people.
Yeah, that guy's an asshole. Okay. I don't like that. I don't like where that's going. So, are you going back to the promenade?
Yeah, so I don't have any frag grenades, and
so you're just walking up to him?
Yeah, I'm telling the group.
Oh, okay.
What I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Because I want to see who else is coming.
Yeah.
I need to go look and see, because I keep looking at Zrix's rifle. I had one of those before I lost it during my incarceration. I wonder if I might be able to find another one.
A sniper rifle?
Well, I had to try and not be discovered initially. I think at this point I've kind of shot myself in the foot on one. I had to... Very nice catch there. I go from hand to foot. Well, initially, it was more to disarm or incapacitate, not outright kill the target at the end of the scope.
Okay.
Because let's face it, I need to lay low for a little, especially in our endeavors.
Okay, so she's asked everybody what they want to do. So let's go. Reese and Zrix, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, Well, I have like 5 pounds of minerals that are worth 300 credits, so I need to sell those to have 300 credits.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm just gonna be like, well, I have some stuff to sell, so.
Reese?
I'm gonna go with my brother.
Okay. And Zen wants to shop as well. What about Dwayne? I know he can magically make grenades out of thin air.
Yeah, I can just pull a grenade out of my ass. I'm fine with that.
That's going to be the t-shirt, by the way. Just him looking really mad, one hand up his ass, the other with a grenade.
Wait,
you made me get my grenade.
Oh God.
I think he's had a few shitty days. He wants to go to the current place he calls home and rest, and maybe cook a bitchin' meal.
Okay. Yep. So.
Oh wait! Hold on. You said cook a bitchin' meal, not cook a bitch and meal. Just
No,
making sure
cook a
I heard that
bitchin'
correctly.
meal. No, he's not a cannibal.
Okay. I mean, we don't know how many of those nanites might still be left rolling around up in that noggin.
That's true. Thank God.
True. So
Hopefully
there might have
not.
been some clingy ones.
All right. So.
Okay. So
What you're telling me is you're splitting the party up, technically.
I mean, if you're gonna make a fuss about it, I can go along.
No, I don't mind that at all. At all. I don't mind
At all?
splitting the
Okay,
party
Dwayne
up at all.
decides to go with the party. Maybe he'll find some.
No, it's okay. You can go do your thing. We're just gonna.
Don't
we're gonna.
give me that shit.
He whispers seductively.
Dwayne's
God.
gonna go with the party.
Okay.
Either way, I'm going to need to keep my hood up and try to keep my emotions a little bit calmer. I can't cast that disguise again. Well, wait, no, did we still have the belts? Or did we give those back?
You gave those back.
They went back.
Okay. So
Yeah. Same
since
day.
we don't have the belts, I'm going to need to try and be as inconspicuous as possible.
So just
Wayne isn't
before-
saying anything, but he has a smug smile on his face in response to being inconspicuous.
That's true.
Okay. And so you guys go to the promenade, and Nosh is showing you around, and you stumble upon the same Sheeran that showed you so much love earlier on.
Mhm.
The one who seems to be able to acquire illegal goods.
Well, hello.
He looks at you and he sighs. What do you want?
Oh, so many things. What do you have?
Oh, this is an actual thing. You're not trying to shake me down with you and your friends now?
No. We're all. I mean, if you're gonna be a friend, then I'll be a friend.
Well, what are you
But
looking
if you're
for?
gonna be
Are
an
we
asshole,
looking
then
for?
I've got 4 people with me that'll fucking murder you.
I'm gonna say 3. I just got through surgery. I don't need that shit.
Dwayne, God damn it, just fucking.
I'm gonna
What just happened?
You just went to like 1 to 88 in a second. Well, if you're gonna be an asshole, I got 4 friends here who don't mind murdering.
I'm
And then Dwayne goes, make
Strong
that 3.
looking one. Nah, no thanks.
I'm gonna use I'm just gonna use my limited telepathy and just talk straight to him and just
I'm really sorry in advance.
He responds for the threats or the actual murder. Like, am I getting murdered here?
No one.
No, it's
is
a
getting-
telepathic thing. You don't know this.
Okay.
No, just for this group in general.
Oh, it's one of those. Okay. Is she normally this aggressive? I tried haggling with her. Like, he's saying his stuff. I tried haggling with her, and she jumped down my throat, which is weird because she's so tiny. You know what they say about Yosoki, though? They're fucking crazy.
She's an enigma.
They're like the Chua from Wildstar.
He looks at Nosh, and he looks at Zrix. He's like, yeah, an enigma wrapped in an asshole. Alright, okay, so he stops talking with that. He goes, alright, so what kind of goods are you looking to get? Like, are we looking for medicines? Are we looking for, I don't like talking about it out in public. Wait, hold on. I'm not used to seeing other Sheeran. He telepathically goes to you and he's like, are you guys, like, looking for weapons or some shit?
So we're all just standing there while they're looking at each other.
He's like, you don't know that they're even having this conversation because it's all just like they're staring at each other intensely, but they're Sheeran, so they don't really display a lot of facial tics. And so he's looking at you, Nosh, and he's like, hold on a minute, while, like, then looking right at Zrix, and then they continue their conversation.
Is there any chance while that's going on, I can maybe if I could find a sniper rifle?
No, it's not gonna have a sniper rifle out in the open. It's in a promenade.
Fair enough.
This isn't America. You can't just get guns.
I'm just, doing the same telepathic thing. I'm just gonna be like,
well, I don't know what she's here for. I'm here to sell shit, but, you could just communicate to her directly, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, okay, so while they're having this conversation, Reese, if you want to roll perception, you can, tell they are. Actually, passive perception, you can just tell they're having a psychic conversation without anyone listening, because you've known Zrix for a while to do this kind of shit.
Am I rolling or not?
No, it's a passive thing. You just notice.
Uh-huh.
So if you want to say something. Before you do say something, he's like, yeah, I would talk to her, but she's a little asshole.
Wait, he says what?
He's a fucking asshole.
You guys can't hear that. It's telepathic.
I know, but he knows he is.
I'm assuming I'm standing next to Zrix, so I would just go in his ear. Like, I know what you're doing.
Okay, and Zrix?
I'll just kind of shh at Reese really quick, and then I'll just look down at Nosh and just,
Nosh, what exactly are you here for?
and just telepathically, directly to Nosh.
Can I?
So now you can telepathically talk to, wait, no, he says it out loud to you, and then he can read your mind. Is that what you're doing?
No, I'm just gonna talk directly to.
Oh, you're talking.
Nosh in her head.
God,
Yeah,
telepathy's a bitch.
Yeah. So,
Can I talk back, or do I just?
Yeah, you can talk back. Well, no, he's just talking to you. He's not reading your mind.
Yeah, with Sheeran, they have limited telepathy. So within 30 feet of them, any person that's within 30 feet of them, they can designate who. They can just talk directly to their mind. A lot of times, Sheeran just talk directly to the minds of people.
Mm-hmm.
If they're having a group conversation, they'll talk to them because in their mind they can say letters that their mouthpieces can't.
Oh, that's
like P's,
cool.
B's, that kind of thing, because they don't have lips to
lips.
pronounce them.
Aww.
So most of the conversations they've had with you guys have been in your heads, and you've just responded out loud.
Like crazy people?
Yes. But
Wow.
I can also designate one person in particular to have a conversation with that nobody else can hear. It's better
That's
than
great.
whispering.
Okay. Well, as
Which
long
is
as I can
why-
talk back to you.
Which is why he makes such a perfect shady dealer, because he can talk with people mentally.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I need to sell my minerals, and I need to get some more grenades, and I need to get possibly a couple more batteries, and maybe some sort of medicine just for out in the field. That's what I need. I don't want any drugs. I've seen This Is Your Brain and This Is Your Brain on bottle pop dust, and I don't even want to touch the shit.
So are you saying that out loud, or are you just saying that to me directly? Because if you're just saying it out loud, I can just point.
I'll say it through my head, I guess, since
I like
I'm
how
trying-
baby
I'm
bottle
trying
dust
to
has
be
become
more-
like the first drug in this game.
I'm trying to be as sneaky as possible, right? Because you guys are talking to each other through. So I would probably say that through my head. I would be cognizant and socially aware enough to do that through.
Yeah. So again, to expedite it, I'll just communicate what she wants to him secretly, telepathically.
Oh, you want guns? Yeah, no, I got guns. I got lots of guns.
So I feel like
I don't got guns here though. We're gonna have to go someplace else where I store them. I don't like dealing with that in public.
Can I do a sense motive check on him?
Yeah.
I just
May I insist?
But he's talking to you. He's talking to him telepathically.
Yeah. So I'll just communicate with everybody and be like,
so we'll have to go elsewhere to get guns, because he doesn't have them here. But, I mean, that's not really a problem. So, just letting you know, we'll have to go elsewhere.
Okay, my total was a 20, so
Have to assist.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can roll to assist. It's kind of hard to read a Sheeran's face, too, because they can talk telepathically.
She rolled a modified 20. Does she really need me?
I mean, it just helps, but yeah. We all need you.
we all need you, Reese. I love you and your magic.
No, seriously, you helped massively in that last situation. Zen
No,
was about
I
ready
was,
to make
I was
him...
gonna, like, if he walked in there dressed as a daughter, who the fuck is this? Shoots the woman.
I'm a daughter! That would have been so hilarious.
That's not my daughter. We need to get Jerry. Jerry.
Jerry. The paternity test has come back.
I'm 11, so...
It's a robot.
Yeah, so you assist. You're both looking at him and you're like, this makes sense. Alright, you know, like, makes sense that he doesn't have guns up his butt to just hand out in the middle of broad daylight. So do you guys want to, like, go with him? He's, you know, giving Zrix, you know, instructions on where to meet him. And he's just going to, he's like, I can go right now. I'll tell one of my buddies to, like, cover for me here. You know, but this, you know, that's still, like, basic shit here. The hardware has to be in a warehouse.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll meet you wherever. If you want to go ahead and go, and then we'll meet you there later, so it's less suspicious.
Yeah. All right. Meet me there in like 20 minutes. It's like 2 blocks over. He gives you the instructions, and boom, there you go. So now you guys are, you know, meeting him at his destination. It's a seedier part of town, away from the local promenade. You know, there's still some thorough traffic, but he's waiting outside the door for you guys to, you know, come by. When he sees you, he motions you all to follow him into the building. Alright, so what kind of guns... He started talking out loud to everybody. What kind of guns did you want?
I'm looking for any sort of long-range artillery rifle. Technically, suppression, not necessarily outright execution. But I'll take whatever option is available.
Okay, so you want something in the sniper rifle department. Alright, what about the little Yosoki there?
Well, I don't actually need a gun. I would just like a couple of frag grenades, or I mean, if you have a few different types of grenades, I would be willing to look at what you've got, and possibly some charge batteries for my laser pistol.
Okay, we got some of that. Alright, Just looking at the sniper rifle. Alright, so frag grenades are easy, by the way. Those are only 35 credits each. So just a level 1 frag grenade. And you just wanted more cartridges for your gun? So if anybody wants to buy ammo, that's definitely a good
Yeah.
idea. Yeah.
And if he has any health, I would like that as well. Like
Health?
something like a bandages or a poison kit or something like that. I just don't have anything.
Oh
that
yeah,
could
you know
help
what? I
with
forgot
feeling
about that.
comfort.
You had asked that, so we'll just put that into your inventory before, because you would have gotten that from the doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, because you were there for like 2 days with her, chilling, drinking, getting sloshed with
4
nosh.
days.
4 days, yeah, my bad. Yeah, sloshed with nosh.
Oh, yes. Maybe one day, if you guys are lucky.
Let's see.
Hey, what
If
what
you're
is-
looking for the sniper rifle, it's 178. Get in.
Thank you. Yeah, I literally just turned to that page. What's up, Reese? What did you want to get?
I was gonna say I wanted to get a sniper rifle too, since I can actually use it now that we're level 2.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, sniper rifles are super expensive, which they are 755 credits.
Yep, I don't have that much.
you
I'm
did-
shit out
you
of that
each-
game.
Yeah, you each did manage to accrue some wealth using the ore, though. So you could.
Did he give us the 300, or was it more or less?
Or did he just pocket it though? Because I was pretty sure that's what happened.
Wait, did who give pocket what?
Zrix was the one that picked it up and sold it, so
Yeah, well,
assumed
Zrix was the
that
only one
he
he
just kept
picked it up, so he got 300 from that because he had patience.
Yeah.
So a sniper rifle is off the table for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do anything with that because I have 104 credits to.
But there will be ways to get more. So
yeah,
in the future, and you can make a contact out of this guy. So
I will say if like maybe he's got like another just open canister, I can maybe put my batteries back in because I put the hand in one of the other canisters because I know Nosh has my other batteries right now.
I have yours still.
That'll just be 1 credit. For frag grenades, they're each 35, so you can buy one for 35, and then so on.
Okay, I'm buying 4 frag grenades and 4 jars.
Okay, so 4 jars is 4 credits, and 4 frag grenades is
140.
Yes.
It's 140. Yeah.
Thank you for mathing.
So, did nobody else picked up ore except for me, right?
Yeah, you were the only one who told me you would do it. So you're getting the reward here.
Hang on a second. Okay. You guys
one
get
battery, by the way, for your guns, like to reload, is 60. By the way.
Okay, I'll take 2 of those.
Okay, that's 120. Yeah. So just subtract everything from what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you guys. Yeah, hang on a second. Let me. Do.
I think I'll just buy some bullets.
Okay. Does he look like he has any spell discs? Does it look like he might have any like first level or like a cantrip spell data discs I might be able to upload into my spell cache? Like like an SD card, pop it in there and have it ready?
Give me 1 second to look that up. Your gun that you want to get ammo for, Key, is that just like analog fire, like a small pistol gun, or?
It's a hunting rifle, so I assume it's just like.
What was the name of it? Because different guns use different type of ammo.
Oh, it is. Let me look at that. I got the equipment stuff up.
Yeah.
So.
Also, Mercer, you're grounded. I just kind of dropped it and it went to a nat 1.
Dwayne, Zen, Reese, and Nosh, you're all gonna get 40 credits.
Oh, thank you. Even after the whole,
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I still took 140 for myself. So, but
okay, that's fair.
How much gold did everyone else get, or credits?
40.
Okay.
Thank you.
I still can't buy shit, but thank you.
Yeah, it was 300, so I took 100 for myself, and then I divided 200 5 ways, so that's 40.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you guys have been pretty diplomatic and stuff too, so you'll get there. You're getting more.
So what you're saying is we need to murder.
Well, prison will do wonders for your bank account, I guess. What was the name of the item you were looking for? You, Zen, what was the name of the item?
Oh, I'm looking to see if he has any sort of spell discs, and any sort of spell data discs or anything like that. Let me look up the specific.
Yeah, if you can look up the term, I can look up.
Yeah. Because it's something specific that technomancers are able to.
Yeah, go look up the term. So.
No, not that. Okay. Yeah, magical inscriptions that would otherwise be identifying spells. Oh, spell gems. That's what I'm looking for. Spell gems.
Spell gems with a G.
Yeah. Any spell gems that, because notice when I use,
I wasn't sure if you said spell jam, like a jar of jam.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because if you notice, whenever he uses spell cache, whenever he casts a spell, it pulls up like a holographic gem that he slams down, and then he casts the spell. So yeah, any spell gems that I might be able to upload, anything that might give me an possible at will spell to my repertoire that I might be able to just put in with my spell cache. Because when I put them in the spell cache, I can only cast them through that. So if I lose my spell cache, I'm only as good as what I know right there. Because I kind of need a little bit more versatility given everything that's going on.
224, Gideon.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
That book is massive,
So-
by the way. Holy
yeah,
shit.
no, it's so annoying. It helps that he has a PDF because he can just hit Control F.
Yeah.
I just Control F and searched for spell gem until it gave me the page.
Yeah, the PDF segments for that are so damn good.
They're consisting of one or more
So much.
lattices of carefully arranged lines, rare metals, Holding a spell gem unlocks little used portions of your line, granting you the ability to temporarily cast the spell. Oh, they're scrolls.
Yeah, effectively.
Mhm.
They're fucking scrolls. That's cagey. I like
Yep.
that. Okay. So,
Because that's the nice thing about being the technomancer. We find any gems like that, I have the ability to decipher and discern what kind of spells they might be and such like that.
yeah. Yeah, he doesn't have anything like that. It's all arms. There's nothing magical. But knowing that that's a thing that you'll want, I can start throwing that
Yep.
in
Because realizing now that that's looking at everybody else, like Reese and I are the two casters in the group. Reese has a lot more of the support. I've got a bit more of the offensive or control, so I need to look more towards that, not necessarily like the armament.
No, you good. You good. Okay, so
They have what's it called?
now if you wanted to buy just analog ammo, rounds for an assault rifle or anything, not laser weapons, the cost for that. Man, I just had the page up. Fuck you, book. Ammunition for rounds of a small arm, like a pistol, is 40 per. And rounds for a long arm or sniper rifle is 75 per.
There's a hunting rifle under. It is under long arm.
I'm gonna buy another battery just to have.
Yeah, no, it's always good to have ammo.
Yeah.
So how many things per, like how many bullets?
Oh, that's a good answer. A good
20
question.
per battery, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Wait, what are you asking?
How many
He's
bullets
talking
are
about
in the...
real ass bullets.
I need real ass bullets.
Real ass.
As opposed to fake ass
30,
bullets.
okay, for a long arm, like a rifle,
Yeah.
25
Per round?
charges. So that's... Let me just look up the charges, because ammo in this is different.
Well, like for my semi-auto pistol, when I buy cartridges, I get 16 per cylinder of things like that. I have 16 of them. So paying for the hunting rifle might be a little less based on the hunting rifle clip.
It takes 6 rounds. Well, 6 rounds is its capacity.
And after seeing the bullshit you can do with a hunting rifle in Fortnite, I approve of that choice.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, small arm rounds, they're 40, and you get 30 cartridges, or 30 charges.
Yeah, which is 30 rounds.
Yeah. For long arm and sniper, it's 75 for 25.
Oh, that's fine.
And then
Yeah,
for
I'll
heavy
buy-
rounds, which I don't think you have to worry about, it's 90 for 20.
Alright. Well, I'm eventually gonna move up to heavy weapons.
Well, eventually all of you won't be scarce for ammo, so it's also good to always make sure you have a melee weapon as well.
Yeah, I bought a fuck ton of ammo because I knew that I was going to be a long range.
Okay, so I bought 2 things of ammo. That's how much again?
75 times 2.
150.
Yep. I'm not gonna do the math for you. This is I do enough math with all the calculations. All the math is.
Considering chat's been talking about doing taxes.
Ugh, why?
Our chat is strange.
Considering the bullets I already have, I have 151 bullets.
Yeah, that's good. And I want to stress, everybody make sure how many bullets you're using because I want you to.
Yep.
Yeah, if you run out, you're running out.
Yeah, I have 89 bullets left for my sniper rifle, and for batteries, I have like 6 batteries that have like 20 charges each. And I've only used part of one so far, so I'm good. But I'm definitely like keeping up with my ammo.
Yeah, I think I've only used like one charge from the pulse caster, and then I've used like a couple of shots from the semi-auto. So, because I found myself leaning more on the actual spells lately, so kind of just been sticking with that.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. I have the azimuth laser pistol as well.
Okay. Yeah. So you can do that, and
Hey, can I sell the laser pistol? Because I'm not going to use it. Do they take trade-ins?
yeah, but you get 10% of what it's worth.
Well, that's understandable.
It's like $4.
Still better than GameStop.
Yeah. Thank you. This is about ready to make that. Thank you.
Oh my god, that
Throw
was
some
awesome.
shade at
Azimuth.
GameStop. That's a good time.
What's 10% of 350?
$3.50. $35.
Yep.
All right, so I get $35 back for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
There you go. Okay, so, all right, and with that, you guys are finishing up with your shopping. Okay, you guys are heading back to Quasar.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Well, actually, quick thing. Did he have any empty spell gems or things that might have looked like spell gems that I could maybe encode some of my spells into for quick use?
No, not at this
Damn.
time, yeah.
But you know now. You know those are a thing now, so...
Yeah. So just remind me with that, too, and I'll moving forward, I'll make sure to throw some more, like, as rewards on enemies and stuff like that.
Okay.
Because, like, I totally forgot that scrolls were a thing that, exists because of, every other game. But spell gems, what the fuck is a spell gem?
Yeah, because I found myself using a little of my spell than necessarily my firearms or stuff lately.
Yeah.
But so I'm trying to kind of stick with the theme there.
We like our weird chat, by the way, in your discussion of taxes.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys are going to end up back in Quasar.
Okay.
You notice as you're approaching the bar, though, people are frantically.
By the way, you have that
running
move
out.
this in Rule 20.
Yeah. Thank you, Beam. Well, you're at the front, by the way, of Quasar.
Okay.
And, yeah. You notice that people are. You can move yourself wherever you like. But you notice that
You need
people
to
are.
drag our little banner to the thing.
Oh, I tried to. It didn't do it.
Yeah, I want to actually try to do that.
Sometimes it's a little funny.
Are you now there?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
So, okay, so. Alright, there we go. So you enter the area, and as you're entering the front door to Quasar, you notice people are running out in droves, and you can hear gunfire audibly coming from inside the bar.
Oh, I swear that bastard came back just because I DJ. And he telescopes out his battle staff.
Okay, so, sorry, my computer is lagging a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so when you enter the bar, or I'm sorry, the club, you notice that people are all around in the booth and stuff. People are trying to get out. You notice there are people from the. You can't tell who they are. They don't look Imperial. They look like other, gang members, maybe of a rival organization. People are hiding anywhere they can or trying to flee. And out comes Grammy Nemzi from the back room, cocking a shotgun, screaming, "Oh, children, it's time to bite the bullet!" And she cocks that shotgun, and we're going to call it here because combat usually takes a while, so